hitting the raves with John Cusack. So he's got a lot of sweat glistening.
All right, yeah. By the time you guys get all organized and like that, it's probably about 8 o'clock at night. Still maybe a little bit of daylight in the sky because it's sunlight or it's summer. It is the well. I'll get to that in a minute. Max, you're next. Go for it.
Max is human male, late 20s, average height, kind of slender, black hair, green eyes. Currently, he's going to be wearing his nice outfit. He's going to be wearing his executive suite suit. And he's got a satchel thrown over his shoulder. No weapons that you can see.
Okay, perfect. Sparkles, how about you?
Um, so I'm really tiny, about half a meter tall. I got very beautiful butterfly wings and long, luxurious black hair, and I will be in a black suit with what's the weather like?
I was gonna get to that. Yes, the weather is dark, stormy, and raining. It is unpleasant.
So I
Then
will.
add my rain poncho.
All right, you had a rain poncho. Well, most
In that case,
good. Sorry.
just I was gonna say my animated pant legs would have little storm clouds with raindrops, luminescent raindrops going down and making puddles around my ankles, and an occasional lightning.
Occasional lightnings. Perfect. I was gonna say mostly the Synergist long coats, if you have one, Max. I think they're state in their fluff that they usually are made to for the acid rain and stuff like that, so they're kind of built for it. Um, you can also have a poncho if you would like. Tortoise, go with your description.
Tortoise is an approximately 2 meter tall orc. He is a grayish skin with very bulky posture. He's wearing his big game hunter. Under his back, he's carrying his riot shield, but it's hidden under his poncho.
Okay.
Trying to keep it really short.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, sorry. I need to stop going in the wrong order. Pickle, you next.
Hey, Bickle is a human male with cyber legs and cyber arms. He is wearing an armored jacket with two different phrases. One, Lothweir lies, and the other, Dunk lives, spray painted across the front. He has a literal pink mohawk, Adam Jensen style cyber shade eyes things. And if you're riding in his taxi, do know that it's filthy. It's filled with Stuffer Shack wrappers and Monster 2.0 cans, and the front passenger door does not open. You have to climb in through the window.
The sparkles just fly up and fly through the window.
Yeah, I don't mind the front seat because the airbag is broken anyway.
That's probably true. Black Feather, please give us your general description and whatnot.
From bottom to top, his boots are bright glossy red today with black accents and polished chrome buckles. His pants are also shiny black faux leather with silver zippers all the way up and down. He's wearing a armored jacket that is race car red and has several dozen black zippers all over it that when he moves they dangle and jingle like the fringes on an old western leather jacket. Today he also has a tribal tattoo up the left side of his face, and his eyes are dark to being the point of being difficult to make out his pupils. He also has his hair pulled back today in a tight ponytail and bound with strips of red leather every 10 centimeters, so there's about 14 of them all the way down.
Alright, fantastic. Let's see. Okay, so as I described, the weather in Chicago today is awful. It is raining and storming. It seems like there's going to be kind of massive thunderstorms. The visibility is really difficult to see as the rain is coming down. It's really hard to get anything about 50 meters out or more. Let's see, we're assuming that Tortoise and Pickle are driving. Both of you give me drive checks. It'll be at a -3 unless you have thermographic vision.
Oh,
Sorry,
I don't have
sorry,
thermographic vision.
it's not -3. It's a -2. Just a -2. as you guys are driving around with your crews in the cars.
Two successes.
Fantastic. That was your threshold. The both of you succeed to cruise in style. All right. Is there anything we want to do? We headed straight to that location. As I said, you sort of got this run. Should have been kind of an immediate, like, you need to be there now sort of thing. If you want the 2K. If you don't want the 2K, you can arrive at your leisure. I will ask Bickle and Tortoise. Are you driving straight to the location?
Yeah, let's drive straight to the location.
Yeah, we are doing a convoy, right?
You have
So
what?
I will follow.
Yeah, okay.
We are
Yeah,
doing a convoy.
yeah, you can get in a convoy and drive straight there. Perfect. And with no problem with your excellent checks. Okay, so as you start to drive straight there, you are... let me turn on some rainy noises. The rain seems to slow down a little bit as the weather kind of lightens up for just a moment. The thunderstorms are still kind of crackling overhead, but there's no lightning. There is. You guys, at least it's enough you can see where you're driving, making life a little bit easier, though it's still kind of hard. As you approach the coordinates, you see faint flashes of light in the distance. The flashes continue, and sometimes one at a time, sometimes in sets of 3 or 6. Your suspicions are starting to become confirmed as from the sounds that you're hearing of gunshots, that there is somewhere nearby, in the direction that you are traveling, there is a gunfight going on.
Hmm.
In the direction we are heading?
Yes, essentially in where your location is, or sorry, the location you're going to. You hear a firefight up ahead. This is you get very close to it. You're within a few blocks. I'm just stopping so you can decide what you want to do.
Would there be a quick way to maybe cut through some alleys to get to the site of the gunfight, or?
Not with a car, but on foot you certainly could.
Okay. Bickle's gonna glance over at the other people in his car and say, "Car, alley."
You want to fly one ahead just to see what's up there? Or do you just want to run right into it?
We can separate into two, so while they're flanking, we are going right ahead.
Too much trouble. Bickle steps on the gas.
I will follow.
Okay, you guys drive your cars and park a short distance away, and then you want to... Sorry, did you want to get out and go on foot through the alleys, or are you just going to drive up to it?
I'm just gonna drive up to it. I'm gonna roll right up.
Okay. Let me move... Oh, I didn't copy your tokens to this screen, so let me move you to a new map.
Hey, look at these guys.
Yeah, right? So you can decide, let me make your tokens a little smaller. You can decide where essentially you're arriving from. I'm just giving you the scene so that you know what you're getting into. You know, you could be coming from the north, going south, or you could, well, for my convenience, you're headed north because that's where I have the most map room to put you right now. So let me describe what you see here. You see in front of you what essentially amounts to 4 members of what looks like about best characterized by an HTR team. They are fighting a group, they look like they've set up a crossfire and are currently fighting a group of ancient gangers. On the ground there are a variety of corpses that look like they've been there a while, and then there is a dead ancient in the middle of these ancient gangers, and then there's also a dead member of the HTR team. That's kind of what you see. On the map here, my icons are the HTR teams are obviously the guys in the glowy red, black armor, and then the gangers are dudes in the middle. They're all kind of using their bikes to, you know, maintain cover behind.
Yeah, that's cool of them.
I suppose
cover.
we can't see the face of the guy who HTR guy who is dead.
No, but the ones in the middle are wearing a slightly different outfit than the ones that are You know, in the firefight, you would imagine these actual corpses in the middle that they're fighting over, those are probably the one you're looking for. The body you want is among them. I didn't go over noise and things, but you guys have been here before. Unless I tell you otherwise, the background count in Chicago is always a 2. The noise rating is always a 3.
So these bikes, they're like propped up and being used as shields, you said, right?
Yeah, basically they're using them for cover. They're using their bikes for cover.
And we were told to meet in this area, right? Like this isn't just like in our way.
No, this is the area you were going to. Yes. This is the coordinates that Remo gave you.
Where the body with the cred sticks are.
Yes, the body with the cred sticks are.
Bickle turns around in his seat and, rolling to a slight stop and says, "Everybody out."
While moving?
No, he rolled to a stop.
Max, we'll get out then.
Are we using a van or not? What? I'm not sure what we are driving with.
You probably just have some type of rent-a-car, cheap rent-a-car. Bickle's in his taxi, I believe.
Then I will stop my car diagonally to Bickle's taxi then, so we can get more cover out of it.
Okay, I'll kind of...
It's cute you think my taxi's staying there.
Alright.
Everybody get out.
What is your plan then, Bickle, with your taxi?
Everybody's getting out of my car that wants to avoid taking, ram damage. And then I am going to go through the crowd of bikes.
Okay.
Because fuck that cover.
Don't forget the exploding heads.
Do you actually say you're gonna go ramming things?
Well, he just...
Yes.
I guess, yeah. He stopped and told you to get out.
I know that, but I was gonna stay in the car and just go hop the yard. But if
If you really want
if
to be
he
in the car with
says
me,
that he's gonna go ramming stuff, then I want to get out.
Alright, that sounds fair. Yeah, so far it does not look like the gangers are based in. We'll say that this black car is the rental car that Tortoise was driving. And this car, this fancy dancy car here, I will put on the map, on the token layer, and this is Bickle's car. So I will
So
give
take what I said about sliding into the floorboards and move me to the rental car.
you... Alright, you kindly like get back up and crawl in the rental car and then go in there. I guess it was like that.
Mysterio rolls down the window and vaults out of it
Alright,
and leaves his guns in the trunk.
alright.
He always forgets about them.
So just quickly, kind of, put where your icons are going to be. If you're going to be near Tortoise's car, you can move your icon in there. If you're staying in the car with Bickle driving crazy up, let me know.
So as he turns, I open the window and vault out in that direction.
You're going to vault out of a moving car?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then put yourself with Bickle.
Like not in the car, but like in the same area.
Yeah, you're staying in the car with Bickle, right? You're gonna drive.
No. I'm
he's
opening
just
the window.
flavoring his exit.
I open the window as he's starting to slow down.
Okay. Sorry.
And he starts to turn, and I jump out it basically.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Sorry, I thought you were wanting to do some type of crazy flying out of the car maneuver to like attack the ancients while he drives through them. No. You're just coolly like getting out of the car. Gotcha. Sorry.
And with a tuck and roll and a come up on my feet, and look very, very cool doing it. Hopefully, yeah, I look pretty cool doing it.
All right. Well, let's everyone roll initiative because we're gonna jump right into combat. Give me 1 second before you actually put in your initiative rolls. Let me roll one first just to make sure I can fix my macro. I thought that's what's gonna happen. Yep. Okay, now everybody put in their initiative. Oh yeah, with 5 hits on a gymnastic, that looked baller.
Well, everybody's going to be dead before I even get a chance to run them over, so...
I leave the jacket kind of parted so they can see my glistening chest.
Okay.
Your glistening gnomish chest.
Yes.
Glistening new mischievous.
Keeps a spray bottle in his pocket so it's always glistening.
I use Vaseline.
You should use Ultra Glide. It's better.
Oh god, that sounds awful. Give me 1 second before we jump into this. Let me.
I don't think you could grab anybody if you had Ultra Glide, but yeah.
You can if you have really high agility.
Yeah, it looks like the thing that we use to check distances is not working.
Oh, really?
You mean the ruler?
The ruler?
Yeah, it says 0 meters for everything.
Oh, it does say 0 meters for everything. That's not
Just
right.
ask.
It just means we're in melee with everything. Duh.
Yeah.
We are in a singularity.
Does this work? There it works.
That works.
Alright, well I turned back on the thing, so you should be able to... If you guys wanted to be farther back, you want to be closer, let me know. I don't quite know where you're wanting to stop, so just kind of put your tokens. Essentially, if you're past where Bickle is, then the other teams would start considering you combatants. So, if you're farther than that, you guys have gotten involved. Okay, so everyone else gets out, starts taking arms. Bickle revs the engine and goes flying. Bickle.
Yes.
What was your intention? You're driving straight toward the gangers?
I'd ideally like to hit maybe this first bike, with the 2 ancient hiding behind it, and just slam into it and send it flying into the next group of bikes before I can make my.
Okay, so on that note, let me give them really quick. Let me just do this now.
Take advantage of my nice ramming plate.
Yeah, I think that's a very good idea. Okay, so I just wanted to roll that out of the way. All but one of these guys is going to be considered surprised. I'll just put a little dot on them. And we'll worry
It's
about...
the one not looking at us, right?
Yeah,
He's
oddly, it's the one who's not looking at you, got this sixth sense of, maybe you heard the other one scream whenever you get ready to hit. Okay, so I'm going to give you a free pass, essentially, before combat would have started to essentially count for the driving the vehicle. So, then you won't need to do that this turn. Alright, so, we're going to start with Max. Max, what do you want to do? I'm going to put this car on the map so that you guys can not be under it.
So has he actually rammed them yet?
No, but as soon as Bickle makes, that intention becomes obvious, you guys are going to be considered combatants. So, I mean, the other people have been alerted, they know you're coming, so that's why you can go now, if you want. But okay, Bickle is en route to essentially hit somebody with a car.
Okay, well, I'm going to cast a spell and center it about there. It is going to be a chaotic whirl.
Perfect.
Because that's what I do.
Yeah.
And hopefully it will do some chaotic whirl. Standard 2 dice or 2 background count.
It's the background count, yes, is a -2 unless I tell you otherwise. So it is definitely so here. Oh,
there we go.
Perfect. Is that a mana spell or physical? Thank you. That's what I wanted.
It's physical. It's confusion is mana. Chaotic world is physical.
Perfect. Okay, let's see what they got for physical dice. Not shit. So let me get a spell effect here. That's actually everyone I think in line of sight. Is it an area spell?
Well, it's an area spell. Yeah.
It's an area spell. Okay.
Put it right there. That's gonna get most of them, I think.
Yeah, let me just get an icon for that. You got 6 hits. I assume, what force did you do that?
4/6.
4/6. Alright, you can keep them all. I'm not even gonna roll it because they only have 5 dice. So, unless some of them get lucky. I'll roll it if they get to go, essentially. But we'll see what happens with all of this. Where the heck are my spell stuff? There we go. That's what I wanted. Let's see. We'll just do this ugly light spell. That'll be fantastic.
I did take 2 drain on that one.
Oh, here's chaos even. That's what the spell's called. Alright, perfect. So you centered it about right there-ish. And it's,
yep.
How big is it? It's force, right? So
Should
it's like
be
6 meters.
6 radius, yeah.
Yeah.
6 radius, 12 diameter.
So that would be. That'd be a little bigger. That would get pretty much all of them, really.
So unfortunately, you guys who are charging in there, it will also have to resist it as well. But
Yeah.
all
So-
those guys would be at -6 for all actions.
Yeah.
I
so
mean,
then-
I am just going to drive the car into the area.
I'm
So
gonna-
I mean,
I'm gonna put that on my GM layer so it's not too distracting for you guys, but that is there currently, thanks to Max. And I'm not gonna worry about rolling them right now until one of them actually gets to do something. All right, so Sparkle. Perfect. Okay, Sparkles.
I already made a matrix perception roll. If there's anything visible that's, guns, I'll start bricking.
That's what I was gonna say. If you wanna do something for silently hidden icons, you can do a matrix perception. Otherwise, you definitely are gonna see things visible on the matrix, and that's why I was getting my
I'll
list
just start
accurate today.
taking out visible stuff first.
All right.
can you see their cortex bonds?
You don't see any cortex bombs. Doesn't mean they're not there. You don't see them. They are not wirelessly active. So I should note that all of the gangers, including their motorcycles, you don't see any wireless. Before you dropped into AR, you would have or VR. You would have saw around that area, that pool. You don't see any wireless icons. Not probably surprising. It's a rating 3 background or noise count out here. If they don't have good gear, they're probably just offline, right? But you do see some very interesting objects. You see assault rifles. You see heavy pistols. You see. I think that's the two big things that you see, as well as comlinks. And you would imagine that's probably the HDR team's gear because they've got. Yeah, rating 6 comlinks. So if you want to brick their guns, by all means, you can throw some data spikes or whatnots.
But they're dead, right?
No, these 4 guys in each corner of the buildings. You see the little guys. These guys are in a firefight with the ancients.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I wasn't zoomed down enough.
Maybe you should just go ahead.
Down go the assault rifles.
All right, assault rifles first.
Remember, random.
Are we killing everybody?
There are 4 of them, you see. So you can fork 2 of them if you like. All right. What is your damage code for your hammer program for data spike?
Currently, let's see. I'm running with attack 9.
Attack 9. Alright, so 2 hits would be 11. Did that count your hammer? Your 9 damage?
No, so with hammer, it would be 2 successes.
2 successes on each of them. Attack 9, so that'd be 11
That's
and 13.
13. Yeah,
Alright.
13 damage.
Alright. Let me give them a go.
Quick, put on some sunglasses and then say, "You've been forked."
Alright,
I don't
perfect.
fork around.
You brick 2 guns. Brick 2 assault rifles suddenly stop working. We'll put a dot there and a dot here. You don't know that, but I know that. So,
You do random act of kindness.
yeah, random act of kindness. Suddenly 2 assault rifles are bricked and dead. Fantastic. That should make life easier for them. Mysterio. I mean, easier for you, not them. Mysterio, your turn, sir.
Okay, Mysterio takes a few steps, with his chest puffed out, and then he starts to lean down, and he breaks into like a dog loping it down. He kind of probably starts to keep pace with Bickle's car. He uses this motorcycle here as like a vaulting,
Are you
like a gymnastic vaulting thing.
okay? Are you on commie?
And yeah, I am.
Okay. All right.
And he and then he brings his feet in front of him,
Mhm.
and he kicks with both feet this ganger here.
Okay. You need to do a logic plus intuition check.
Yeah, I'm smart. Oh, this is for the spell?
Yeah, this is for the spell.
I get an extra 4 dice.
Oh yeah, because you're arcane. Yeah. Gnome stuff. Fantastic. So you'll take a -1, but you otherwise resist the rest of the effects. So not so bad. As you, what's chaotic world? Do you want to describe what your chaotic world looks like, Max, to this area? Because this is visual. You guys would all see this actually, but not that it would stop a comm up gnome. But do you want to describe it, Max?
Yeah, it would be a big cloud of strobing and flashing lights, and maybe something that looks like miniature lightning bolts striking.
Okay.
Once you get into it, there's going to be loud, piercing noises and hissing sounds like static on a radio. So it's just like incredibly obnoxious and annoying and distracting. There's probably some purple.
There is
lights.
probably some purple lights. I think that's a fantastic color for your buddy. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Mysterio, you run over, you do a drop kick on this poor ganger here. Let me give him a try.
And I'm videotaping this.
Of course you are. I always assume you are. All right. He takes a
Ooh.
-6 because he is distracted, which means he has no dice pool, so you hit him hard.
17 physical. Oof.
I didn't realize how much
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't mean to turn him into a pasty.
So did you go like literally like? Are you like halfway through his chest now? Like, are your legs out his back?
I imagine he flies like a rag doll.
Yeah, hits the bike
I'd rather
behind
you
him.
be just like partially impaling him.
He took 11 damage. So he is you hear the like crunch and crack, right, whenever you do this, and just smash his sternum in as he goes flying back.
Chaotic World will also show up on your recording.
Oh, yeah, you do see all the chaos. Alright. Okay.
It will add dramatic flair to your.
And I land on my feet.
And you land on your feet like a pro. Gymnastic stuff. Okay, so through the HKI guys are going to try to fire their guns with a simple action, or the complex action. No, they were firing at a simple. Okay, they will fire the simple. They realize, hey, our Raidens don't work. Or I guess there's a visual, it sparks and stuff like that. Either way, they realize their assault rifles don't work. They will draw a pistol and a combat knife, each of them. That's what those two guys do. Then the other two are going to continue firing with their Raidens because they still have access to it. So, one of them is going to fire at the mysterious gnome who just came busting in. So let me do that. Oop, I'm kind of moving him around unintentionally. He has got a, I think just a -1 to his attack. He's doing a.
Oh shit.
Oh no, it's a -2. Okay.
Do you want me to re-roll that? Because that was a really good roll.
No, you don't have to re-roll it, but you are gonna take a total of -10.
Oh, really?
Actually, I'll give you
Then I
some.
should re-roll.
I'll give you some cover because you're in the middle of all the bikes and stuff like that. So you would get a plus. It would be a -8, counting for that. Yeah, is he?
So
So-
then you
I
got
should
3
reroll.
successes, bro. You're still doing good.
Well, that's up. I'll just re-roll it.
It's up to you. Yeah.
No successes. So
No
Should have kept 3.
it's fine.
It's up to you if you want to edge that. But,
Mysterio's not afraid of bullets.
yeah, it'd be 16p minus 6.
He might be a bit afraid of bullets. We'll see.
You might be a little afraid of
They
them.
are an HCR team in full body armor with assault rifles. So
Shit. I didn't plan on doing it already, but wow, that was my not working. Anyway, so you said 16?
it's 16p. Yeah, minus 8.
So 10p.
Wow. Let's see.
10p.
Yeah, I think I go down.
All right.
Damn.
Oh wait, no, I got one more from Kami. I'm up. I'm
And-
bleeding, but I don't care.
Fantastic. All right, you're still up, but technically you are knocked down because you took 10 physical damage. So you are currently on the ground. Conveniently now he can't see you
16,
anymore.
My armor's 30. Or wait,
Hey,
no body.
if
no,
you
armor's
take-
22.
from a single attack, if you take at least 10 damage, it knocks you down.
Yeah, no. Okay. So, but my armor part is 22, so I actually might be stunned.
Okay, I'll trust you to figure that and type it in chat. Either way, you'll still be knocked down if you took 10, so fantastic. Okay, Pickle.
Yes.
Let me see what this guy would do. Let me do a perception check for him.
I mean, let's be honest here. These HTR guys are literally just watching a missile streak straight towards their enemy. I don't know why they'd interfere.
Pretty much. Well, you're interfering with their fight. They don't know what you're doing. Okay. Blackfeather, also, I want to make note of where you were at. Did you hide behind this building?
Hell yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. So, Max, are you still in the car, or did you get out and are taking cover beside the car?
I was taking cover beside the car because I was originally in Bickle's spot.
That's true. Alright, how far away are you?
Sorry, was
You're within 20.
He's gonna shoot at the other guys. Ignore Bickle.
Well, you're in a fast speeding car and they can't actually probably see you. They gotta shoot through the car. Max is through a chaotic world their way, and these guys made their perception check to notice a spell being made, so.
Why they're targeting us, I have no idea since we're targeting the guys they were fighting. But oh well.
They have their orders, so they must do what they must do what they need to do. So he is going to take a aimed burst. Yeah, because apparently that's all these can do. And yep, 18 dice. So you'll take a. You would take a -2 because of the burst, but you have your cover from the car, so you're just going to take a... It would just be your normal defense, Max.
Oh, no negatives? I was expecting a -10 for some reason, like...
No, this
Or-
guy did not full auto, like that one
Okay.
you did Mysterio.
By the way, my physical limit's 12. I'm still up.
You
I
took
forgot.
10 damage from a single attack. You're down
Oh,
regardless
so
of
it
what your
doesn't matter what
yeah.
your physical limit
It's
is?
either your physical limit or 10, depending on. which
Oh,
one it
okay.
is.
I didn't see that roll.
Yeah, I left out the D6 part. I don't want to take damage from that because it would do nasty things to me.
Mm-mm.
So I think I will re-roll it.
Okay.
Failures.
Get 2.
-. Ah. Excellent.
Fantastic. Alright, you managed to avoid it. Some bullets now in the rental car, but otherwise it's fine. The other
Yeah.
guys... yeah.
Did you get the insurance, Tortoise?
Nope.
Oh
No.
well.
The other guys drew 2 different weapons, so they're out of action economy. But this guy will move essentially to this wall to get a better position against you guys. He will do the same. His movement. Though they know there's a mage.
They're jumping, right?
The what?
So they're on the
Yeah,
ground. I was
jumping,
thinking they
right.
were on the roof.
Oh,
No,
the
no, they're
ground,
they're
okay.
on the ground on the using the edges of the buildings for cover.
Oh, those are sidewalks. Okay.
Yes, yeah, these are sidewalks. This is an alley in between here, like where that car
I
is
thought
an
those
alley.
were, edges of the roof. I thought. Okay.
They are probably edge of the roof. It's just because of the icon placement on Roll20, it might be a little tough. Like, this is the roof, but yeah,
Yep,
this is the
okay.
sidewalk.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, they're on the ground. Okay, Pickle, you are driving your car in a ramming fashion. Would you like to give me a pilot groundcraft, sir, to see how fantastic this ramming action is?
Sure thing. 2 successes.
2 successes, fantastic. Alright, I will move your car for you. You just, let me know if you wanted to hit the brakes or something, but you just drive right through these guys, and we'll put you about right there for my convenience on the map.
Yeah, no, that's about when I'll hit the brakes and then throw it in reverse to get ready for the next time.
Okay. Fantastic. Do you want to describe as, let me give this guy a defense chest. Let's just see if he can manage to get out of the
one
way.
dude who's not surprised.
Oh, no, because he would have a -6 because of Max, so never mind. It doesn't even matter. So, would you like to describe as you just cut through, I think, 4 people, at least?
Well, the front of Bickle's car, it's not really noticeable. It's like designed to be concealed, but his front bumper is actually heavily reinforced. These are just bikes that are propped up on their their kickstands. He hits the first one, and it doesn't just so much like roll over and like go into the car as just fly forward and smash like these two off their feet. They get pulled under the wheels. The bike hits the other two across the way and then skips off to the side. He goes through, adds a few more dents to the front of his car, but otherwise, you know, ka-thunk.
Oh yeah, there is dead ancient ganger all over your car right now.
Maybe a guy rolls up the front of the windshield.
Yeah, and then you just roll him over and like, oh, well, not that one, but you just another one you roll over. He's dragging behind on your axle. Like, fantastic.
Reach out to my window and pull him off the front of the car.
Yeah. Okay. They take a negative for chaotic world. They take a -6 for all actions, right? That's essentially what it is.
Yeah, net hits as a negative to all actions.
Alright, yeah, and Bickle, you just drove through this whirl of chaos as well. Don't forget there's like lights and music and noise like all flying around your car.
I mean, that's pretty much just what Bickle's world
1,
looks
2,
like normally.
3, 4, 5. There are 5 of these guys, so and they are not prepared to deal with this. So they are gonna run because they are professional rating 1. So let's see how far they can start running to. Whoa, that's the completely wrong sheet. They're not that fast. Alright, 20 movement. Okay, so this, man, where the hell are they gonna run to? They've got nowhere really to go. This guy's gonna run kind of over here and cower somewhere. This guy's gonna do the same, behind like some like benches. I think they can make it that far. Yeah, that's well within their movement. They have to go into running mode, but they can do it. Aw, puppy.
Are you telling me that these guys are putting themselves in a dead-end alley? Which is roughly the size of my car.
Well, I mean, it's either they run toward 2 HCR team members, they run back to your guys who are throwing stuff at them. I should actually, let's do this. I mean, they're all surprised. So yeah, other than move, they really can't do anything anyway. This guy's gonna kind of do the same. He's gonna run over here and try to, just huddle. Otherwise, this guy is going to kind of run up. Do they have any dice to try to shoot Mysterio? They do. These two are going to go try to stab Mysterio, who's attacking. Because they don't got a whole lot better options. Let me roll defense on him.
Wait, you can't do that. Mysterio's halfway through another man.
He's gonna
So they're actually using melee combat?
They are, yes.
Ah, now I can dodge.
1 second. Yeah, you can dodge. Well, it's going to be a pretty unimpressive melee combat between the... I don't think they're actually going to be able to get through your armor either way, but I'll roll them out just to see. Because they're still taking a -6. Alright. One of them actually manages to find you in the chaos. The other one does not. You will take a negative... Oh, he would have got one more hit. Or one more dice. Let's see. Ignore that. I'm just gonna count the first one. That was a miss anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay, perfect. So you are going to take a -2 for being prone. Actually,
-1 for defended already.
yeah. Actually, the first guy would have got superior position because he's up above you. You're on the ground.
-2 for wound modifiers.
All right. So that's it. You got essentially a -2 for being prone plus your wound modifiers, and then he's got 2 hits on you.
Hey,
So.
chaotic world.
Yeah, -6 for the chaotic world. You're right.
Oh, no, 1. Only 1.
Oh, only 1 for you. That's right. Yeah, because you did good.
And then another one at 1 less?
The other one got 0 hits, so don't even worry about him. It was the first one got 2 hits, so you're fantastic. So there's this kind of looming ancient ganger with a knife trying to stab you, but he's very ineffectual at it. You just crawl kind of under the bike and punch him back. Forgot one of these guys is dead, the one that you're essentially on top of. I'm just gonna move him over there with an axe because you sent him flying. Fantastic. Alright, Blackfeather, what do you want to do?
Coming out from over here, a large troll walks out in full body armor, with the whir of a minigun spinning up, and starts walking towards the HTR people.
Okay. Let me find you a troll. I assume this is a Trid Phantasm?
Yes.
Alright. He's supposed to have a minigun. Well, this is what I got. There you go. Here's a large troll face. I will give you access to it. Feel free to put him where you would like. I assume you want him to look somewhat normal. He's rolling up a minigun. Let me roll the HDR guys. Defense for that. How many hits you get on it? 3?
3.
Cool. Alright. Let me do... that is... Alright. They kind of look between each other and just, and they see your troll running up with a minigun. I should make your team members do it since you didn't secretly see if you guys can see past it. Oh god, a troll entered from nowhere. Alright. Tortoise, what would you like to do?
From the start, Tortoise just standing in his car, watching the chaos goes havoc, seeing Mysterio going down, seeing Bickle mow down people. As he realized, as he indulge to what's going on around him, and see his late master Mysterio is knocked down, right?
Yeah, Mysterio's not down.
Well, Mysterio's probably coated in his own blood by now.
Yeah, he is knocked down
yeah,
though, and
but-
on the other side of the bike. So you know where he ran off to, but you can't see him right now.
Oh, I can't see him right now. Okay, we don't know where they are. Okay.
But you know where he went. You can see. You know he's over there where his icon is. You just can't see him because he's fallen down.
Okay, then I will probably pull out my Ingram smart gun and suppressor fire onto the this guy.
Okay. You also don't have any wireless connectivity because I think you only have a comlink rating 3, right?
Well, I do connect it to Sparkle's deck. Does that count? I give marks to her.
Well,
If it can't penetrate the noise, it wouldn't be able to connect because that's a wireless connection.
yeah. Unfortunately, it's your wireless connection that's knocked
Oh.
offline.
Okay, then no. Okay, no smart gun then. Okay.
No smart gun right now. Can fix that in the future.
By the way, I'm still in the car. I'm firing through the windshield.
Okay.
Unless I can penetrate the noise, can I make the connection to him instead?
We'll tackle that in a minute. Go ahead and go with no for now, Tortoise.
Okay.
Now I know in the future that you're slave to Sparkles. I think it. We'll figure this out. All right. You shoot that guy over there that you were drawing an arrow to, I assume.
Yep. Suppressive fire, more likely.
You're gonna do suppressive fire. Okay, fantastic. He will take a free action to drop prone down below the suppressive fire. I need to just move that over there. So he is currently. I'm gonna do this. Currently down and under suppressive fire. It's a -3 to his moves. Fantastic. Anything else you'd like to do, sir?
Oh, the guess is all.
Alright. Alright, we're back around to Max. What do you want to do, Max?
I had already reduced mine, so
Perfect.
I put it back where it's supposed to be.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was curious. Yeah, I have an automated thing that will drop the initiative at the end of every turn, so you don't need to take the
That's
-10.
awesome.
Max, don't hear from you, so we're assuming you're not here. Come back to you. Sparkles, what do you want to do?
Sorry, I was muted because the dogs had been barking and I forgot
Okay.
to unmute.
Fantastic.
No,
What do
but
you want to do?
free action was I was going to drop my chaotic whirl
Okay.
to reclaim those dice, and then I'm going to cast a lightning bolt at dude there.
Dude, which one? Sorry, ping him again.
That one.
zoomed in. Okay, so that one's fantastic. All right. He is currently dropped prone, so he's going to take some negatives to use defense as you fling a firebolt at him. That shit's a -2.
And I got successes.
Alright, you get
It's a
4 net,
+6.
4 net hits on him.
That'll be a NP minus 6 AP.
10p minus 6 AP. Sounds good. 10p minus 6. No damage is... Oh no, that makes no sense. No, that's right. Yeah, I think his full body armor is a bitch. Double check that. B12, yeah, it does not, unfortunately, manage to get through his FBA. Is that right? Should be right.
I can't see any of the rolls for the macro, so.
Yeah, well, he's got 18 dice, or 24 dice for... Let me double check something.
Since I actually hit, will you still take the
Hold on.
electricity side effect?
Let me just roll it. Just to double check. Unfortunately, it doesn't show me my successes. So he would be at a -6. Could have just got really, really lucky on that. That would be a lot of hits. Oh, well, even then he got 7 hits. So he just got super lucky. Okay, I'll use that one instead, just to make sure that my macro is working. I think it did though, but all right, you managed to electrocute. Good.
Usually, like when you hover over your rolls, it'll show you what the dice rolls were, but
No, I
when
have
I try
a.
to hover over no damage, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, I have a macro going for it. He probably did get that many hits, but I'm not too worried about it. So we'll give it to him. Or you know what? Here, I'll do this instead. I'll keep that number, but I will take one of their edge away. So then he just rolls.
Yeah, don't worry about it,
No, that's no worries.
because they are HTR.
They are HDR. Sparkles, your turn. I'll double check my macro while you're rolling up
Hey.
your student data spike.
Yep.
Alright.
It'll be really nice to not have assault rifles firing at Bickle's car next turn.
If I'd known there'd be HTR here, I
Hey.
would have got my heavy armor on.
Yeah, you just got a lucky roll. Alright, fork and data spikes. How many dice? Ooh, okay, you sticking on 4?
Yeah.
What the hell is there? Let me make sure I didn't script the comm links. Yep, that's right. Okay. Okay, you will take 2 unresisted matrix damage back to you, and then you get 2 net hits on the other one.
So 13 again.
Alright, you brick another assault rifle. HDR team turn. That guy is currently laying down. He realizes his assault rifle has just started smoking and cutting fire. He's going to just kind of shove it to the side and pull out an Ares Predator, and is going to take a simple action. And who can he see? He probably doesn't have very good sight on Tortoise, who's still technically in the car, so he's going to fire at Max again. He's got... there'll be no negatives, because he essentially is... Oh, no, he doesn't have a simple action, so okay, so he'll just do 18 dice. So you'll get a +2 for your defense, Max. He takes... I don't think there's a negative when you're laying on the ground. Alright, Max, give me your defense with a +2. Reaction plus intuition, sir.
So he got 1.
His accuracy was 7, so you tied him.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Then by putting Dodge's Terrificus in there, it worked.
Yes, Terrificus. It is Terrificus. Excellent. Pickle, what do you want to do?
Well, as my targets that I was going to reverse into and murder have gone the way of the running away bit, I am going to pull out my Ruger Super Warhawk with the car parked, in between these two HTR guys. Aim out the window at HTR man over here, and boom, headshot.
Boom, headshot. Fire away, good sir.
Oh, I'll let Bickle go first, but I should have been up there.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Unless you plan to try to get up and go chase down that guy, we'll stake you next.
I have a plan, but I have to ask and see if it's worth it first.
Tortoise is not your firewall, it's the fact that the noise beats your device rating and that drops your data processing essentially to 0 as well, so that's the rule we're looking at, not the firewall. Alright, Bickle.
Dodge for me.
Dodge for you. Were you doing a specific call shot or anything, or you're just firing at him?
Nope, just take aim, half action, and then fire.
Cool. Let's see. He is actually in melee combat with that ganger, which gives him a -3 to his attack or defense. So I'm gonna edge that because that is not good on their part, and they have edge. How much did he actually take? Oh, ooh, let me double check to make sure I actually got that right. 12 minus 3 would be 9. Oh no, I totally didn't do that right. The last 4 did not count. Ha! So it looks like you get a 1 net hit if you get to keep all 9.
Yep.
Alright, 1 net hit, sir.
1 net hit.
Mm-hmm.
So 10p, pen 6.
10p, pen 6. Alright, he'll take 7 points of stun damage. You managed to successfully fire into his full body armor, causing him a great deal of pain. Mysterio, what are you gonna do?
So this is what I'm thinking, but I don't know if it's mechanically worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Mysterio would like to pick up one of these bikes and use it as a shield as he walks or runs towards this guy because he's the nearest.
Well, you're currently still laying
HDR.
on the ground. You'd need to do
yeah,
a
I
simple action to stand
Oh,
up
yeah.
if you want.
Willpower plus.
Willpower plus body threshold 2. Your wound modifiers do apply.
Alrighty. So
Alright.
I get up, simple action.
Get up.
Can I pick up this bike and use it as a shield?
Yeah, we'll say pickup's a simple action, so for 2 simple actions you can get the bike up in front of you, between you and the gangers, if that's what you're going for.
No, the HDR. He's the one that shot me, right?
Oh yeah, yes, the HDR guy, yes.
Whoever shot me last.
Yeah, you can do that. There are still 2 ancient gangers on either side of you. Give me
They don't matter.
Give me a lifting carry, Mysterio.
I forget the rules for.
It is body plus strength.
No, I rolled it, but I forget the.
Oh.
I currently have a strength of 9, so.
Strength of 9.
I think it's
that
9
means-
plus successes times X amount of kilograms.
Hold on. It will be. You can do 15 per point of strength without making a test. So you've got is that 135 to start with, by math, right? And
15
then,
times 9.
Yeah, and then you get an extra 35. So you can't.
170 kilograms? I don't know how much a bike weighs.
It's probably enough. You've at least got it okay, so you're not necessarily lifting it up and carrying it over your head, but you've got it lifted and you could probably drag it and scoot it with you. You're not going to move very fast, but you do have it currently up and you got cover behind it. So, if you went to pick it and run, that might be difficult, but you can definitely drag it, keep it in front of you between you and the HDR guy. That was Bickle, then would have went next. Alright, gangers. Gangers are, these 2 are going to try to stab Mysterio. They're not taking the negatives.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, they're not taking the negatives
bike,
anymore.
So I'm thinking, what? Negative to defense.
No, don't worry about that right now. we'll say that it's offset by the fact that they got cover, right? They're having to kind of stab over top of it. Oh, that would not be anything. It's +1. And we'll do that guy. It'll be 1 for him. Alright. Give your... So, yeah. This normal defense, we'll say the kind of cover you got was... take.
-2. But, -2 for 1, so it's 11.
Mhm.
I'd probably take another dodge action.
I don't think you have the initiative.
Usually just...
You do.
It doesn't subtract until the end of the turn.
Well, no,
So-
a dodge is a -5 for interrupt action.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
The -10 for the end of the turn doesn't happen until the end of the turn,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, so you got still a -5.
But I'm going to use it on the first one, which is what I normally do.
Okay.
So it's probably not going to matter anyways.
You can apply it to your gymnastics.
12.
Blackfeather is going to be you up next. It does not appear that the HDR team is... You know what? You don't know. You're hiding behind that thing. Your troll continues to walk forward. What would you like to do?
My troll will continue to walk forward and open fire on this guy up here.
Okay.
That doesn't work if I have a ruler out. And I'm going to peek my head, or take a couple steps around and fire at him with my heavy pistol.
Okay. Sounds good.
So yeah, I easily step out of the first one and then I barely step out of the second one.
Fantastic. You're literally dealing with knife-wielding gangers with a motorcycle.
This is definitely video worthy.
Fantastic.
I am
What?
uploading to the Eel and Whale like at a live feed.
All right. What were you throwing at him, Blackfeather?
A bullet from my gun.
A bullet from your gun. Okay, fantastic. Oh, you know what? I forgot another thing too. I need to do this. Oh no, never mind. You didn't miss Pickles. You fire a bullet from your gun. He is going. You get no hits. So unless you want to do anything, we're gonna move past that.
I will declare counterspelling just in case. I haven't seen anyone casting spells yet,
Okay.
except Max.
Except Max. Max is gonna be back around to you, buddy.
I think I will cast a mana bolt at him.
Ping, which one was? Sorry, it's the same one you were shooting at before, right? I'll just do that.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, cool. Cool. Mana bolt, you say? I believe that is willpower.
Yup.
Alright. I will add his counter spelling because Blackfeather declared it. No, I'm kidding. Alright, you get 2 net hits. So
Oh
will
well, so he
take
takes 2 physical.
2 physical damage. Fantastic. I'm moving pretty fast, so if you wanted to edge anything or reroll failures, you can by all means do that.
Yeah.
Sparkles, go ahead. Fork and data spikes. I don't know why I'm doing this in secret. Oh, just I guess for your Overwatch, but well, I'm not too worried about that. So you'll take 1 unresisted matrix damage, and the second one you'll get, that will... Did you want to do a rifle and a comm link, or a rifle and a pistol?
Comlink.
Okay. Fantastic. Alright, let me roll 1d4. See which one you get. 2. Okay. His comm link is also destroyed. Alright, so you successfully destroy a comm link. You take 1 unresisted matrix damage back from the first one, which got a 5, unfortunately.
Okay.
Alright, HDR team's turn. They start kind of yelling across the street to each other, just get down, geek the mage. Why is there this troll illusion coming at us?
Why is this troll illusion here?
Pretty much. I don't remember, I forgot this guy's thing. So he's gonna take a shot at Tortoise. You got his -2 will be countered by the car, so no negatives, Tortoise.
For defense?
Yeah, it's gonna be your reaction plus intuition. Just flat. did you want to edge that tortoise? You gonna stick with it?
No, I can soak it.
Okay. Alright, that will be 13p minus 5 to you, tortoise. Max, one of them is also shooting at you. Your threshold is 7 on that. Why did I put a big X over that guy's head? He's not dead, right? His gun is bricked. That's what it is. Okay. That makes more sense. He is going to punch the ganger in front of him first to try to deal with that, which I just got this, so I'll stick with that. Alright, ganger goes down. I'm not even gonna roll it. That ganger's not that good.
You said my threshold was 8?
7.
7. Okay, well, I'm going to reroll.
It's APDS tortoise. It was a -5 for your silk roll. Alright, let's see. That'll be 4 net hits on you unless you want to edge that, Max.
I already did. I got another 3.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're good then. You successfully get away from doing it. Tortoise, you get 12 hits. You take 1 stun damage, most likely.
Yep.
That guy has a bricked comlink, has a bricked cell phone, and Bickle is shooting out the other edge of this thing. Let's see. Max is way too far away for him to do anything. Okay, I'm gonna do this. He's going to try to be a hero. He's going to run up, hood slide over Bickle's car. See how we can do that. Alright, fantastic. Like a boss. And he is going to try to stab you with a combat knife, Bickle.
Does the hood make it slipperier?
No.
Covered in blood?
that just makes it easier to slide, right? So, see, Bickle smash. Get that here. Alright, he's gonna reach in and try to stab you inside of a car with a combat knife. Give me your reaction with intuition, sir.
He's welcome to try.
He got 3 net hits on you so far.
Yeah, he can keep that.
Alright, it'll be 13p minus 3. That's gonna be HTR team. Max, you're gonna get another go.
I will now edge my remaining soak.
That's fine. Good. Max, what do you want to do?
Same thing.
That was Mana Bolt. Or Fire.
Yep.
Yeah, Mana Bolt.
Yep. 5 successes.
Cool. You only got 4, so he's gonna take another. Actually, should have.
Another 4 damage.
Another 4 damage. Alright, he is looking exceptionally wounded, good sir. And that's it. We're out of initiative for this pass. So,
I must pick up the quality of witness my hate, I think, at some point.
Why do you hate HTR team members?
No, just because of the direct damage spells. It helps them. I don't know why they call it witness my hate.
Oh, just because you're angry, I think. Could be wrong. Delete that. Alright, they fall somewhere in here. Looks like Mysterio. Oh, nope, Max, you go first. Go ahead and go again, you'd like. Everyone else gets rolled up.
Same person, same thing. Got 6 successes.
Same person, same thing. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, it'll take another 2. No, you got 3 hits. You take another 3 damage. He's looking exceptionally wounded now. He's probably gonna start crawling away on his next turn. Mysterio!
There's still one assault rifle out there left, right?
No, you've killed all the assault rifles. There are pistols, but no assault rifles.
Right. I'm supposed to go in there.
Sorry, you're next, Sparkles. Go ahead.
I had to roll my implant medics repair skill roll for my deck.
Sure. Yeah, you're up. You've got I think comlinks and pistols is currently what you'll see on the Matrix. All the Raidens are bricked.
Ouch.
Ooh.
I'll reroll that.
Okay.
Ugh, that wasn't much better.
I'll take 2. Holy shit. So I get 5 and 8 hits. Sorry, Sparkles. Take 2 unresisted matrix damage and then 5 unresisted matrix damage.
That's fine. That's what the medic's job does.
Ouchie.
Do you have baby monitor running?
I do.
Your Overwatch is currently at 34.
Alright.
Alright. Mysterio, you're up, sir.
So Mysterio looks like the guy's not firing his assault rifle anymore. So
Current.
he's gonna set the bike down, take a stance kind of behind it from the HDR, and then look at these knife-wielding dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to run up to one of them and punch him in the knee, so that his knee buckles.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your punching.
Did my initiative not go in?
It looks like it didn't. What was your initiative?
Oh, I didn't even. It didn't save for some reason.
Did you roll it? Okay. It doesn't look
I
like
thought
it
I
rolled.
did, but I guess it didn't. I must have hit cancel or something. 13 anyway, so I'd be going after all this happens anyway.
Cool. So I start.
Oof. Well,
Beat 2, Mysterio, you will hit him.
good thing he rolled low, because no, that called shot killed me.
Yeah, that was rough. Okay, well, he beat you by 1, lucky for him. It's hard to punch someone in the knees when they're on the other side of a motorcycle. No. You run around and try to get him. That's Mysterio. HDR team's going. The one is going to try to punch again through at Bickle. So go ahead and defend Bickle. The other one is going to try to fire at Bickle. He's got wound mono. No, he's not. He can't do that. You're literally engaged in combat with him. So it's not gonna fire through his team member. That's weird.
2 net successes.
2 net successes on him. Be 8p minus 3 for Bickle. The other one fires at
Ignored.
Mysterio. So Mysterio, go ahead and roll your defense. Your threshold is 4. You get a +2 because you're still cutting the bikes and stuff. So let's see how far they can get. It's 9 meters. Yeah, they can definitely run that. Okay, this one's gonna, with his knife, come and get in melee combat with Tortoise.
Was it the Predator?
Yeah, it was the Predator.
Oh, I made it.
So you made it. You're fine. Oh, that makes no sense. He wouldn't do that. That's silly. I forgot he still has a gun. No, so he's shooting at Tortoise. Go ahead, Tortoise, and roll your defense. Funny who still has firearms. This guy I'm gonna do a composure roll for. Let's see how he does. As he is not having a good time. Oh, I should give him some notice for that. That's good. Yeah, he is going to kind of slide back and realize this is a bad deal. And is going to break and run. Though he can't technically run because he's laying on the ground. He's gonna stand up and then run.
I had that problem before.
Yeah, right? Let's see if he can even stand up. It'll be 7 days, I think. Alright, he was able to stand up, then he's gonna run away. Well, not run away, but he's gonna get back and take better cover and cower for now. That makes more sense. Alright, Tortoise, where was your roll? He got 3 hits. 3 hits on you.
Okay.
You got 2 hits. Yeah, so you got 3 net hits. He's got a pistol. It's 13p minus 5 for you, sir.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna go with Bickle then. Bickle, what do you want to do?
Okay. Follow me here. This is very complex. What's going to happen? Very involved. I'm going to take both hands off the wheel. I am going to grab the man who tried to stab me through the window of my car.
Yep.
dropping my Super Warhawk probably into the wheel well of my car. It doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab him. I'm going to grapple him. And then remember how I said I put my car in reverse earlier? I'm going to slam on the gas. So I need to do a grapple check, I believe.
Yeah, well, you're going to grapple. You'll have to hold on to him until your next turn in order to then slam on the gas. But yes, you can do a grapple.
There's an actual maneuver or something where you can pull somebody in your car or something.
Well, if you have it on hand, great. If not, we're gonna move on right now.
Just unarmed attack.
Yeah. You took 2 stun, Tortoise. So go ahead and roll your grapple, your unarmed combat, sir.
I'm going to pre-edge 2 as well here, so let's make that. Oh, sweet God.
Well,
Anyway, there should be 2 more successes there. I forgot to put in or 1 more success there. I forgot to put in the bang for it.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, you got at least 1 to hit. You can roll the second one if you want. What is your strength gonna be? You got
my strength.
You got to beat a 9. So.
2 seconds.
Your last one wouldn't have been a hit. So yeah, you get 1 net hit. What's your strength?
My strength is 9. So, does he win in a tie or?
Yes, you have your hands on him, but you're not able to actually get him grappled. But you
should have just shot him. Oh well. It would have been cool.
You have your hands full of HTR team guy now. I think you have to exceed their thing to fully get them into a grapple. Alright, gangers are gonna run, because that seems like a good idea right now. So these guys are going to run out of here, and start, running that way. Unless somebody doesn't need to try to stop them. They are gonna GTFO. That guy still has really nowhere to go, so he's gonna continue cowering over there. These guys are seeing that they're not winning against Mysterio. In fact, Mysterio is trying to clobber them now. They are also going to run, so they're going to head that way in general.
Although Mysterio's probably got his offhand is limp, and he's got a big hole in his left shoulder.
That's fair.
And he's got red coming down, but it doesn't seem to affect him that much.
Tortoise, what do you want to do?
Well, I don't have enough ammo, so I'm not continuing my suppressive fire, but I will return fire to the guy that's been shooting at me.
Do it.
I will do a long fire burst.
Oh, okay,
Full
perfect.
burst.
Be what, a -5, I think, does defense? Which is fantastic. That's almost all of his hits. So he only got 2 hits, so beat a 2. You'll.
Okay.
Alright, you get 1 net hit.
It's regular ammo, so 8p.
8p.
No AP.
He'll take 1 stun damage, oddly enough, as he fails that roll. You hit him. Blackfeather, what do you want to do?
Seeing how no bullets have intersected my troll, I'm going to drop that.
Okay. Yeah, they beat you by
And
a 4 and a 5, unfortunately.
And then try to recast my improved intuition so that I can get my initiative up above a 10.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. And it's 9p with 1 net hit. That's cool. Alright, we'll give him another stun damage. And you can cast your spell. Raise your initiative.
I did not get what I wanted, but that's okay.
Not up at 2 hits?
I already had 1 hit from earlier.
Oh, I didn't know you had it on earlier. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that's fair. Sparkles, you're next.
Same thing.
Okay. You were going for 2 comlinks, right? Yeah.
Jeez, man, I can't get over 4.
Alright, you'll take 1 unresisted matrix damage. You will then take. You were in VR, right? What?
I am.
You are.
I-
Sorry. Yeah, you are. I gotcha. One guy's comlink is bricked. And you will then resist 12 DV matrix damage normally, as well as suffer dump shock as you're force rebooted as God has converged on you.
Oh, I forgot about the number. Damn it.
Sorry, I meant to tell you, but I figured I just told you.
Yeah,
It
my
was
fault.
it was pretty close. That's okay.
Alright, sorry, what's the number? Is it?
Roll your matrix to resist matrix damage. That'll be 12 DV. I think dump socks is 6 physical, if I remember right.
That's body and willpower?
Yeah, it's 6p. That's what it is. Yeah, it's 6p to. As long as your deck's not bricked. You did take another. Your deck took 1 unresisted matrix damage. So then.
The deck's fine.
Okay, yeah, then roll your device rating plus firewall to soak the 12p. Okay.
It's that.
Good.
I'm gonna push limits.
Okay. This is essentially, yeah, soak for your deck.
So 9 total hits.
Alright, 9 total hits, so your deck only takes an additional 3 damage. And then if it's not destroyed, then you can roll willpower plus firewall to resist the dump shock.
It's not destroyed yet.
Cool, then yeah, you get
I'm glad the implant medic is awesome.
Yeah, take 6p to, or resist 6p with body plus, what did I tell you? No, willpower plus firewall. Max, we're gonna be back around to you.
My target disappeared from sight as he ran away and hid behind a car, right?
He is currently, yes, hiding behind a car. There is another target there on the left, though, that,
He deserves being shot at by spells.
Alright, I mean, you can still, if you want to, you can throw an area spell over there and potentially still get him. It's just you don't have line of sight on him. Otherwise, you can definitely hit the guy Tortoise is looking at as well. You see him?
Well, I was considering casting an area spell, so I think I will go with that.
Okay.
Going to center a ball lightning spell. Yes, about right there.
We'll probably
Yeah.
want to do it on the other side of the car. He's essentially, like, kind of on the other side of the car, hiding. Like, you know he's there. He's just...
Like right there.
Yeah, so if you want to do it, like, where that yellow square is, you can do it there.
Alright. Yeah, not so good.
That's okay. He's not going to defend. You get 2 net hits. So you get, it's 8p minus 6, I think?
Yes.
Alright. 8p minus 6. Oh, shit. Well, that sucked for him. Okay. So that will be another 7 damage. He is out. Well done, good sir. He is fried. Mysterio, what do you want to do?
Mysterio is gonna use his movement this turn to run up to this guy. His left arm is flapping as he runs, and then he's going to clinch him, or attempt to. No, probably. Which is a standard defense test.
Okay.
And then he is going to attempt to throw him in front of Pickle's car.
Okay. Pickle's car is...
Behind!
Yeah, Pickles, you don't know. Shh. Pickle's car is currently not moving either, but I think you tied him.
Is running?
It's running. Yeah, it's just currently not moving. I think you tied him. I think you still like managed to get your hands on him. I just don't think you managed to like get him in a
Let's
clinch.
see.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you gotta win the roll.
Well, normally, you know, a defender wins on a tie.
He's the defender. Yeah. But
With a successful blah blah blah, you clinch your target.
if it's just successful.
Okay, so
Okay, then. Yeah, technically. You
fine.
could-
I'm gonna. Can I can attempt to clinch him again with another symbol then, right?
I think you can only make a one attack action, and it is considered an attack action even if you
Oh,
don't.
you're right. It is technically.
But you still have a
Except for throw person is also.
Yeah, but that's special
I don't
for
think clinch is an attack action.
clinch, and I'm pretty sure is an
You're right,
attack
it's not.
action, but I think you get a free throw essentially if you do succeed at it.
Oh, that makes sense. With a simple and a free, I mock him. I am Mysterio. You are nothing to me. I'll take a command. Actually, I'll take a command action to tell my mosquitoes to flash this dude.
Okay.
They
You
sit
can-
on my shoulders.
That's fine. They will also affect everybody. What is the radius on those things? It's gonna affect everybody around you and yourself. I think they
I don't
are
care. I'm not
obnoxious.
afraid.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of mosquitoes.
All right. How many do you have? What is the penalty? they're
I
taking?
have two. They're on my shoulders, and they also act as wrestling announcers. So they're like, introducing at 2 feet 11 inches, the Mysterio. You know, they're doing that thing.
Okay. What is the penalty for them? Is it 2 apiece or one? Is it one per each?
-2 to minus 2 to actions.
Okay, -2. All right.
It's -2 per, so it's -4.
It's minus
Oh,
4
yeah.
for the total. Yeah. So okay. So he is going to try to hit you. He's got a -4, as he is going to try to stab you with the knife that he has. All right. Go ahead and give me your defense at a -4,
13.
minus your wounds and whatnot.
Dodge action. 11, 17. Plus 4. 13. Ooh, does he land it?
I did, unless you want to edge it. Be 9p -3.
That's 3. So.
That guy is gonna do a similar thing to Pickle. How far is the radius on those things? I think it's pretty far, right? Like 10 meters or something.
That will be stunned.
So what? Just he stabbed me or he shot me?
Mysterio, what's the width on your mosquitoes? Is it 10 meters?
Oh, I'll look him up real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll this with negatives, and I'll make Pickle roll with the negatives too. This guy is trying to stab you, Pickle. Go ahead and roll your defense at a -4 from the mosquitoes.
Not my defense.
Your defense.
6 hits for him.
Be 14p -3.
And yeah, I'm gonna edge.
Alright, go for it, and then it'll be your turn. Fantastic.
Okay.
Your turn.
Well, sadly, I don't think I can grab this man. I don't think I had the best in me when I tried to do an edge to do it. I'm not just gonna waste all my edge trying to grab him. You said I did have kind of a hold of him at least.
Yeah, you've got your hands on him, essentially like a touch attack. What do you want to do?
Well, touch attack doesn't help me, so I guess I am just going to slam on the gas.
Okay, going forward or back? You want to go in reverse, right?
Yeah, I had it set to reverse.
Okay.
If the man is partway in the car with me, there's his problem.
Okay.
But yeah, reversals.
Okay.
How far can I go?
A good distance. What's up, Mysterio?
So the drone says all within earshot, and it's up to the GM.
Alright, perfect. Well, you guys are only 10 meters away, so I'll definitely give you that. Your car can go probably at a walking speed, like 20 meters thereabouts. I think it's got at least a speed 3.
Yeah, so can you
Uh.
see where I'm pulling that down to, GM, if you just wanted to move me there?
Yeah.
Because I can't move the car.
Oh, Sparkles, you want to use a point of common sense?
You'll have to tell me whether or not I'm cognizant enough to leverage common sense right now.
Fair enough. I think you are, right? You just took a point of physical damage. You didn't do too bad. You're just a little disoriented and stuff.
No, I don't know if you saw my note. I got mixed up. I would have just let the physical damage hit.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I think you
So
are.
I took quite a bit.
Yeah, you're nauseated and disoriented. Go ahead and do my composure roll. We'll let the dice decide.
Oh no.
I know, right?
Oh, well.
Oh, well, fantastic. With 5 hits, you are quite composed despite all this nonsense in the convergence stuff. So this guy in the middle here is the corpse that you came here for. You guys have, you guys probably only want that corpse and to maybe talk to one of these gangers who were here and fighting against the HDR team. You have no reason, unless you just really feel like it, to really need to try to beat the HDR team.
As long as
Do we
they
need
run
the
it
whole
right.
corpse?
Yeah, so let me describe the corpse. The body is laying there on the ground. The head is over there. You have no reason probably to need the head, unless you think you want it. But the
Well, I mean,
corpse
what
is
I'm saying is, I could, if Sparkles tells me that that's the corpse we need, I can just back up to that point, open my door, and pull the corpse in.
Yeah, and you have a picture of the corpse too. So, Sparkles, if you
Well, I
want.
mean, I had a picture of a person
Well,
with a head.
you had a picture of a person with a head. The
probably
head's
run over
over
that
there.
corpse.
But yeah, all right,
You
Sparkles.
probably run over that corpse at the start, you know.
That's true. It's a little crunch, but it looks familiar. Sparkles tells the team to grab a biker for information and grab the cash from the body. Okay, Pickle. With that in mind, you can, you should be able to move the car. I thought I gave you access. I gave you access to it. You can move the car and yourself.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Well, then I guess in that case, I'm not going to go my full 20.
Mhm.
I'm just going to swerve up to here. And open my door and pull in the corpse.
Alright, you pull in a dead body into the back. Sounds fantastic. You have done so, sir.
Sounds like Max will ride with Tortoise.
Okay. Gangers are gonna keep
Hop
running. They're
in.
slowly running away.
Hop in, chummers, I would say, and I will drop my guns out of ammo. I will drop my Ingram. I will pull out quick draw Ruger Sprue Warhawk and fire at the guy while waiting for the people to get in.
Okay.
Okay.
Modifiers. I think he has no modifiers yet. So you can fire at him. He gets 5 net hits. Alright.
Nope.
Unless you want to edge it, you can not. Max, it's your turn.
I'm hearing people say getting in the car, then I will get in the car. Wait a minute. No, I'm gonna throw a spell at that HDR guy, because he could shoot people before we get going.
Alright, go ahead and fire at the HDR guy.
Mana ball.
Mana ball.
No, not ball, volt.
Bolt? Yeah, I knew what you meant. Same thing you were doing before, right? Beat 2 net hits.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I tied them, so
tied
never
them.
mind.
It was a nice thought. Alright, you mana ball and then get in the car, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
I gave him the evil stink eye and then got in the car.
alright. Mysterio, what do you want to do?
So I rolled 5 on an 8 on composure, so I am going to do what Sparkle said.
Alright, fantastic.
Remember that guy was cowering down there. Use the rest of my movement, which is 24.
Sounds
32. So I have
32
32 movements. I'm thinking I got enough to get back in here.
Yeah, probably. It's not
And
that
clinch. Yeah, I should have a simple. Clinch this dude so he don't get away.
far. Alright. Beat a 2. Alright, fantastic. You get him in a clinch, you can start pulling him toward Bickle's car if you'd like.
Well, I will if I can on this turn, or I will next turn.
Yeah, you probably will next turn. Okay, so HCR team guys don't have a really good shot on people. This guy does, though, have a shot on Bickle. I think he's still got an Ares Predator. He is going to fire at Bickle. Go ahead and give me your defense, Bickle, at a +2, because you are in a moving car.
All right. Wow. That's like one of the best rolls that I've ever had for defense.
Alright, 9p -5. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry for what? I don't give a shit.
That's true. The other two are shooting your car.
You're gonna have
Did you
to
say
buff
they
out
shot
some
my
bullet
car?
holes.
They shot your car. Well, let's see if they shot
Everybody
your car.
dies.
Alright, let's see if they can shoot your car. Oh, fuck yeah, they shot your car. But you managed to not take any damage.
They shot my car.
They did shoot your car.
Roll composure.
You can roll a composure. Everyone else can roll initiative. Well, save yourself on the initiative first. We'll do a quick pass.
Is that enough not to fight to the death, GM?
How do you feel, Bickle? How much do you love your car?
They shot my car.
That's true, but Sparkles told you it's not against, or it's against the job. This is
that
not
a
part of the
rental?
job. No, his car is his cab. An easy threshold is normally a 2, so you would have gotten it unless you feel you really need to try to do a harder one.
I mean, it put a smaller dent in it than when you ran over the motorcycles.
That's fair.
True.
Alright. Let's see. What the hell is this?
Yeah,
guy's-
you're gonna be.
And I
taking it to
suppose
the
I
body
can't
shop.
just run him over as we're leaving, too. So, I mean, it's...
I mean, you can give it a try if you want, but I guess let's go ahead. Sparkles and Max. Let's go ahead and give me your game plan. Pickle's got a body. He's moving in the car. I assume Mysterio, you're gonna run over with your ganger and get him in the car. You do anything
we're
else?
good.
Just hunkering down.
Yeah. Mysterio, you're running over with the ganger and getting him in the car, right?
I drag him back
Yeah. He's
with my one good arm, or one good hand around his foot.
resisting,
like,
but not doing a very good
Come in
job.
with me, fool.
Okay. Max, if you want to fling a bolt at that guy, you can. Otherwise, I'll assume Tortoise and Blackfeather and Sparkles, you guys just hunkering down the car and following Bickle, driving out of here.
Yep.
Alright.
That was my plan.
Alright, you guys all climb back in the car, and a hail of gunshot from that one guard who's still up, and drive out of here. Bickle, you did too. Unless anyone wants to do anything else, you guys can escape the HTRs. They are fast, but they are not fast enough to run and beat you guys on foot.
As I drive by the HTR, this dude who shot me before, or tried to stab me before,
Yeah.
can I open my door?
They beat you on the initiative, so when he sees you driving, he would no longer be in the road. So you can
Because
open
if he
the
stood
door.
there, I could hit
but-
him with my door.
Yeah, he's not gonna stand there. He is faster than you are and in full body armor. So, all right, you guys grab the body. You guys grab the ganger and take off. You have these things. Sorry that ate up a lot more time than it did. That's fine. You guys, fantastic job. You survived an encounter with an HDR team. That's good. Good accomplishment.
The second I turn a corner, I hit the button to swap my spoof chips and my morphing license plate, and my car turns from a taxi to a sleek black sedan.
Oh,
With huge dents.
with huge dents.
It gives a
Bullet
shit.
holes.
Yeah, they're literally bullet holes. Okay, perfect.
Fine, it doesn't turn to a sleek black sedan. It turns to a car riddled with decals of bullet holes.
Okay. Decals. Speed holes, please. They're speed holes. Alright. Let's take a quick 5-minute break. Really, not even 5 minutes. Just like go get a drink and go to the bathroom, everything you need to do, and then let's come back and jump right back into it because I've got to make up for time.
If they can't see the individual bullet holes out of the fake bullet holes, they'll never know.
That sounds Mysterio's in the car, and he's got this huge hole in his left shoulder, and it's probably out the back of his shoulder. And anybody who says anything, he's probably, no, it's fine, it's just a flesh wound. And then 7 minutes after, well, probably actually 6 minutes after he gets in the car, he collapses, goes to 0 boxes, and probably needs to be stabilized.
Does anybody have any medical knowledge or can med kit? Anyone? Are you essentially 0 physical? Like, did you?
I had 1 box because of Kami, and it went away.
Okay.
So it put me at 0.
All right, you're exactly 0 though. You're not actually in overflow, bleeding out, kind of thing.
No overflow. So
Okay.
maybe not need to be stabilized, but I don't look good.
Yeah, you may not need stabilized, but you're probably like writhing in pain and definitely could use some medical attention. Everyone, I think, could use medical attention. So
0
anyway.
box and like only like 4 or 5 of stun left.
Yeah, does anyone have first aid?
I thought Sparkles did. I thought.
Probably would have brought my rating 6 med kit, but I always leave it in the car.
Yeah. Sparkles does have a point of first aid. I think Bickle actually has first aid
Yeah.
too.
I'm no paramedic or anything.
Alright, that's fine. We'll do some rolls for Sparkle then. We'll assume Bickle buys a hit, gives it to Sparkles. That would be like 16 dice I think you've got before we do any wound modifiers. Tortoise, do you have first aid?
Yeah, I'm at -2 for being hurt. It would be better for me to fix me first. You can.
Yeah, yeah, Tortoise has some skill too. So we'll give 17 dice at a -2, I think you said. Let me double check my wound modifiers. I'll do a roll for you.
I'm at -2 right now.
Okay.
The way first aid works, though, if that's what you're doing, it's actually best for them to assist the med kit.
The medkit I don't think can do. Hold on. It depends on. Yeah, that's true.
Because
Bonus on the test.
Sparkles can only heal 1 box.
Auto deck medkit. It's +6 to the rating. No, I don't think so. It's your first aid is not limited by your hits. It's she just when she's doing assist, she can only keep 6.
No, yeah, it is. You can only in the end you can't even modify it with edge. It says you can only heal the amount of skill level you have.
No, well, okay. I don't believe that's true. I don't know
Okay,
where
well,
that's
hey,
from,
if you want to
but
let her
you
heal
can.
more, that's fine.
Oh, I got you. Maximum damage is healed by first aid skill. I got you. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do the med kit to make life easier because I don't want to wait up time with it. I just want to give people back their damage. So we'll do that. That's fine. You are correct, sir. Yes, I found the rule you're talking about.
It's annoying. Makes
Yeah.
med kits better than everybody.
Well, that's fine. The red kits probably are better than most people, in all fairness.
I like that med kit.
Well,
So
so you take 3 back. Max didn't take any
Back.
damage for this. So we'll just use that one for Sparkles. Sparkles would get 4 back.
What you doing?
Well, I forgot for the -2 for conditions, pretty much. So you would have got 3 back in total. No, 2.
That's what I was gonna say. We shouldn't be doing this on the run. We should try to, if we can find a clean place to do it. But
Because you can assist a med kit too.
Yeah.
So,
Well, but I'm not gonna have everybody roll it all out when they all got like 1 skill in 9 days. So I want to get through this really quickly. So you get 2 Mysterio back. Sparkles, you get 4, I believe, back. No, sorry, you get 3 back.
Sorry, I stepped away for a second.
That's okay. Because I assume Max
Looks
is
like
going to heal after this. So this one is
you roll
Tortoise,
really,
Blackfeather,
really good.
and Max and Bickle. You guys didn't take any physical damage, right?
No, I just
I
took
didn't
some
take
stun.
any damage, period.
And your stun was from Drain, right? Drain?
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So Mysterio and Sparkles probably still need healing, Max, if you or Blackfeather want to do that. I don't know if either of you have the heal spell.
You're gonna take some major minuses from me.
Yeah, Mysterio essentially has a -5, and I think Sparkles has a -3.
Actually, I think it's like a -7 for me.
Oh, cause right, cause the resistor thing counts for that too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Alright, it's a -7.
And then we get background count.
Yeah, and -4 for Sparkles.
Is there anywhere where it diminishes a little bit that we can stop?
Oh, not really, not in Chicago. That's just all of Chicago has that. So it's up to you guys if you want to do it. I just want to get that out of the way. So, you guys got these guys. You have a ganger in your possession. You also have a corpse in your possession. Where you guys can, you figure out whose bolt hole you want to go hide up, and you can do that. Miss Shadow will send you a quick message that will ping on your guys' comm links. That will say, hey, I don't know if this is relevant, but I saw from, I think Mysterio did a live feed to the Aeon Whale. I saw on Mysterio's feed that you're messing with Ancients. Remember Becky99? And he'll, this message is going to the 3 of you who met Becky, Max, Sparkles, and Bickle. If you remember Becky99, she says if you guys can find, she wanted to have a meet with you, but I don't think you're gonna have time tonight. If you can find out who killed Tasha and murdered her, you know, if you come up with any leads or something, let Becky know. And she's looking to hunt down the killer.
So's Bickle.
Well, if you can find anything and lead her to it, she'll give you 5K.
Does my troll wife know anything?
I don't think so. Let's keep that in mind. If you want to say anything of that to him, let me know.
Bickle will tell him, I'm already looking for him.
Okay. Bishada will send you back and be like, I'll assume that then you're on the job. Let me know if you find anything as soon as you do. She wants to take care of this herself. So, you know, as soon as you find something, let me know.
I need a minimum force of their total wounds that they have left, correct?
If you want to heal them completely, yeah. Otherwise, you'll heal. Oh, so no, I don't think there's a limit on the force. No, I think it's just how many hits you get to keep.
Forces,
yeah. I think we already did medkit stuff toward us. So. I mean, if you guys want to take an hour or two, Blackfeather, you can go set up a temporary lodge in 2 hours, and you would no longer have to deal with the background count.
Well, if we have time.
It's up to you guys if you feel like you have time or not.
I think it'd be a good idea to make the time. That way we've got to talk to this guy anyway and figure out what he knows.
Somebody's got to question this dude. So.
All right. Well,
I'll do it.
Actually, Blackfeather, if you want to, so Blackfeather, Sparkles, and Max, you guys all 3, I think, essentially have apartments here. Whose house are we going to?
Well,
we can go to Max's.
If I'm setting up a lodge, then I can, might as well go to mine.
Alright, we'll go to yours. We'll go to Blackfeather's place. We'll say that you've already got a lodge set up, because you've been traveling back and forth, it would make sense. So you can ignore the background count there, as you guys go.
Oh yeah, I forgot about background count.
Yeah. You still have all the negatives for their essence being gone, but you can ignore the background counts. That's the ones I gave you there in the chat, was their essence loss and Mysterio stuff. Okay, so you guys have a ganger. What are we doing with the ganger?
Bickle is interrogating the ganger.
Alright, give me the old intimidation roll.
Ye old intimidation roll with specialization in interrogation is that.
Alright, let me start there. If we need it, we'll add some modifiers. Because I'm sure you have plenty of time
to... Well, I am going to,
hurt him and whatnot.
The first thing I bring in after I bring in the ganger is my chainsaw.
Okay.
If you want to roll 4 dice, I can try my leadership and coach him.
That's okay. Let me go ahead and just, let me see what he got.
Or I can just cut his leg off at the knee to start with.
That's all right. Hold on. Let me roll. He's a dude. He's an elf who's just been like had half of his crew wiped out. He's scared. Like I don't think this is gonna take too much. Let me see what he's got here. All right. He's got 8 dice. All right, Bickle. Since you didn't win, let me go look at my modifiers table.
Well, let me
So
just
some
make this as
modifiers.
clear as possible.
Mhm.
If he does not immediately begin talking, I cut off one limb, and then we just proceed along that route. So, however,
Hold on, before you freak out. So take a +2 because you are wielding an obvious weapon. Take another 2 because you outnumber the subjects. You guys take 4 dice. Roll 4 extra dice before you start trying to rack up your notoriety.
I mean, this isn't about
Not
notoriety. Bickle's whole line is, "Where is Altar Boy?"
Okay, yeah, roll 4 dice.
I can
Alter
I just
boy.
did, so it's total 4.
Total
is what
4.
I got.
All right, you get 1 that hits on him. Let me see what.
I think
gamer-
Tortoise was trying to talk, but he's really muffled.
Yeah, go ahead,
Can
Tortoise.
you
What's
guys
up?
hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. I can help with the interrogation by playing the good cop.
You can help with the interrogation and by playing the cop. But you don't need to make a roll. Bickle won it. He says, no one knows where that freak kid is. Like he's really weird. He probably is with the bishop at his place.
Where is the bishop?
It's 2931 North Lawndale Avenue. Call it the Altar Boy calls it the rectory.
Bickle nudges the man with his unstarted chainsaw. Are you lying to me?
He kind of makes a big gulp. His eyes get wide. He says, "No, we were told to stay the hell out of there."
How many of you go there?
Shrugs. A few of the higher ranking agents live there.
Here's the deal. I am going to leave you in this room, tied up. If, and this is a big if, I go there and you're telling me everything, if you've told me everything that you know, then I'll come back here and I'll use this chainsaw to cut you free. If I go there and I find out there's something you didn't tell me, I'll come back here and I'll use this chainsaw, and when I'm done, I'll flush you down the drain.
Hey, Mr. Bickle. Mr. Bickle,
What's up, Sparkles?
come here. What if we make this guy go with us to show us where it is, and then he goes in first, so that he can maybe get us at least a few steps in before we have to go all bonsai?
He already just told you that he's not allowed to go there. They are told that location to stay away from it. It's only higher
Right, but
ranking
if he
agents
goes
who can
in, they're gonna yell at him for being where he isn't supposed to be and not pay immediate attention to who comes in with him. That's just a thought.
Bickle looks at Sparkles and say, "That's a really good idea, and under normal circumstances, I'd agree with you, but I intend to drive my car straight through the front door."
Okay, that's fine. I'll stay in the rental.
Fair. Okay, it looks like guys, if you do a natural recovery is an extended test, so you're forgetting your last one. So Mysteria, you got 4 back in total. So it looks like your teammates are taking a nap for at least 2 hours.
Yeah, before we head to the rectory, I want to swing by my place and get my heavy armor.
We can say it's in the car.
Okay.
Keep things moving. Or you can send Tortoise, who doesn't need to sleep, to go get it, if you trust him in your house.
Sure.
Okay, so we sleep 2 hours, about 10 o'clock at night. You guys wake up from your naps. Max, I think, Blackfeather healed 4 stun, Max healed 5 stun, and Mysterio healed 2 stun. Do you guys get your healing rolls out of the way for spells?
Yeah, Blackfeather did.
Fantastic. Sorry to be so rushed. I'm just gonna make up some time. Okay, so you guys got the location where he says that the altar boy might be at, and he gives you, the ganger will tell you that the bishop lives at this address, and you should try there. I'll tell you the bishop is I think you guys heard it last time, Bickle, Max, and Sparkles, that you were out here. The bishop is the guy who's currently leading the ancients in Chicago.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go wreck this guy.
I'm assuming, Monsieur, you did not sleep the whole night. You guys only slept for 2 hours. If you want to sleep for 2 nights, let me know.
No, but it's 1 hour per roll, right?
Yeah, I think you guys have only slept for 2 hours.
So I get a second roll, right?
Yeah, Mac. I thought you did 2 rolls. You did 2 rolls here.
I did, but then you said you only healed 2, and I'm like,
It's because
but I got 5.
it's an extended test. You didn't take 1 off the last one.
Oh, okay.
So you got 2 on the first one and 2 on the second. Was he 4?
Yep.
4 total.
Oh, okay. So okay, 4. Okay.
Sorry, that's what I was telling you. But yeah, so you slept for 2 hours. If you guys want to sleep longer or rest up, tell me now. We can do that.
No.
Some of your team can stay and sleep if you want to go check out the refractory. Just tell me what you want to do.
Max is good after 2 hours.
Okay.
I think if Bickle goes by himself, he'll be starting a fight.
That's probably true. Alright, so Max sleeps for a couple hours. Blackfeather takes a nap too. And then Mysterio, yeah, you slept for 2 hours and healed some stun.
So Mysterio doesn't look too great, but sure, he's not scared of nothing.
Okay. I'm not trying to force your hand. I just need to know what you guys want to do. I need decisive action.
I get in the car. I
Alright.
say, where are we going?
Where are we going? Alright, we head to 2929, 2931, and 2933 North Lawndale Avenue. It is currently still raining outside. It's actually a heavier downpour now. Actually, here we go. Nice. Oh, no. We'll do this one. Heavy downpour. And I will read this to you. The rain is falling at a hard and steady rate as you pull up to what used to be a block of 2-story row houses, still bearing the numbers that I read to you. Lawndale Avenue. Half the block is leveled and either from past explosions or dismantled for building materials, but the rest is more or less intact. The patchwork connects the remaining row of houses, taken from the leveled back part of the block to form what passes as a mansion in the CZ. So they've taken these 3 houses and kind of connected them together to be this one really big house. Out front, you see 2 elves loitering outside, wearing armor jackets emblazoned with the familiar Ancient's A, gazing around, or they're kind of gazing around with glossed over eyes. They look bored.
Are they just on the sidewalk?
They are in front of the building. So they're clearly in.
But what I'm asking, are they up on a stoop?
No,
or
they're on a first floor, like a sidewalk. Yeah, just next to the building, next to the door to the building.
Bickle will pull up a ways away and turn to talk to everybody in the car, and also, through DNI at the same time, and say, "Okay, here's the deal."
Is anyone in your car though?
Yeah, I think you probably have a handful of people in your car. Go ahead, keep talking, Bickle.
So here's the deal. What we're about to go into is shit. What we're about to go into is bad. Lots of bad mojo. There's a good chance some of you will die. If you want out, get out of the car now.
Sparkles, if you had any stun damage, you also could have taken 2 hours to roll extended test for healing.
I'm good.
I thought, okay, cool.
Is nobody getting out of the car?
No, but I'm getting geared up.
Okay. Bickle will give time for everybody to gear up, and then he will resume driving on the side of the road, closer to the sidewalk where these guys are loitering.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to, when we get very close to these people, like within, 5-10 feet, slam on the gas, mount the sidewalk, and run them over.
Okay. I'm willing for you to give that a try. Let me pull something out for them. Pull some icons out real quick.
So, the goal is to look like a car just driving along the road, and then suddenly mount the curb and run them down.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a do reaction, and I totally pull that to me. That's okay. Do reaction plus etiquette to try to drive normal.
Sure, reaction plus etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
I have etiquette. That's one of the things I have.
Cool. Etiquette's one of my favorite skills. Okay, I think I can ditch these guys. Okay.
My plans are clear.
I think your plans are probably very clear. I will roll to see if they notice. They definitely see the car that's about to hop the curb and come run them over. They scatter.
Whoops. Quick. No, this was all part of the plan. Quick,
Yeah.
Tortoise, run them over with your car.
Alright, well let's go ahead and roll a combat since we just tried to run over two Ancients gangers and that went swimmingly.
I can't believe I got 0.
Doesn't mean you can't still try to run them over. They just get to defend now. Oh, I don't know, I rolled that twice to the same guys.
Just so stupid.
That's okay, that's why we play dice games, buddy.
Can he take an assist on his driving test?
This was just to notice if he was being suspicious. There's a loud screaming car coming around the corner. It's suspicious.
And for
Bickle
some
leans
reason,
out the window of the car and points at them.
the roll was so bad that the vehicle spouted flames and flaming eyes at a sign that says, "Die, ancient scum."
Alright, die ancient scum. Pretty much, right? Alright, good. I think we got everybody up there. Go ahead, Max. You're still all high on... I guess you cast your reflexes again, so go for it. You guys are again suffering the -2 from the background count and -3 from noise. Just hold on. Let's address that for a minute. Tortoise, do you have your stuff slaved to Sparkles' comlink or deck?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
and as just to preface, so
Yeah.
we have it for future reference, everything Bickle has is Sparkles'.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and say no. It does not help you with your wireless, the noise cancellation, because there's a lot of things that can be done to help noise cancellation for like a group. But does anyone want to loan Tortoise a comlink that's over a rating 3?
Oh yeah.
All right.
got
We
an
can
MCT
strap
blue
3
fiber.
metal links together.
No, that's not how that works. Max hands Tortoise a rating 3 comlink, so you don't have to worry about your wireless being off right now, Tortoise. Okay.
I gratefully accept.
Alright. Back to the run.
No, actually, that's not going to help him. It's just a device rating 3 that has a high firewall.
Yeah, that's not gonna help him. Does anyone else have an extra rating 4 or better comlink? Okay, fantastic.
I will go with my instincts then. No problem.
You didn't sleep, right, Tortoise?
I do sleep actually.
No, sorry. Did you
I
sleep
slept for 1 hour.
for 1 hour? You slept an hour. You can, if you have the money, you can go buy a higher rating comlink.
Oh man.
If you have the money. If you don't, we can move on. Otherwise, then an Erica Elite is 2,500, and it is a rating 4. I'll leave you to decide that, and you just can type in chat.
Never mind that.
Okay.
No. I'm good with my instincts, but
Okay.
I will still slay my gear so I can get the protection.
Cool. Okay. Good, Max. What do you want to do? One thing you can do, Tortoise, is do you have a data jack? Do you have trodes?
Nope.
Okay, never mind. Ignore that. Max,
I
go.
will go.
That's okay. Go, Max.
At this point, since we're in a car heading towards Gangers, I will wait until things happen.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you could totally just burn them alive with your magic powers.
Yeah, I mean, they're clearly staring at you as they see this car coming at them.
They know what's up. Bickle leaned out the window and like pointed at them and said, "You're mine."
You shouldn't have turned on the ARL, turning your car into a flaming, ancient killing monster.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But you put that near the knee, and it was accidental. I understand.
What do you want to do?
Oh, shit.
What do you want to do?
I will throw a just to make them prone, hopefully, so that it's easier for Bickle to run over them. I'm going to throw a blast spell at them.
Yo, mama, so fat approach to stealth.
Oh, what does a blast spell do? Let me look that one over. Smacks them
It
with
just
a
does-
punch, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah,
Area.
just a stun damage spell, but
Area.
it'll
Okay.
4-6.
Yeah, you can easily nail it between the two of them. Let me give you their defense. Not at all on that one. Second guy doesn't do too much. Alright, you got 0 hits on one. Oh, man, that guy crit fucking glitched it.
He spots Bickle's car and then like makes to break for it and then just runs smack into a wall.
Alright, yeah, it's like he doesn't see the punch coming. He immediately falls prone, just like, pfft. Go ahead. You got 5 dead hits on the first one and 4 on the second one.
So the first one would take 11 P minus 11 stun minus 6 AP, and the second one would take 10 stun minus 6 AP.
11 stun.
11 and 10
11 and 10. Sorry.
minus 6 AP.
Alright, let me roll their which I don't have here on a button. So, alright, so let's see, 5 dice for the first one, and so could be 5 dice for the second one. And they suck at that so really bad. So 11 will knock that one out, unconscious, just out. And this guy manages to stay up, but he's looking exceptionally hurt from that massive stun damage. He is on the ground, prone, but he's not unconscious.
There you go, Bickle, free to run over.
Alright. Unless anyone's getting out of the car, we'll speed up to Bickle, who's not on my initiative tracker, and let him run them over. Bickle had 16. So Mysterio or Sparkles, did you want to bail out of the car? Or are you going to let Bickle do his thing?
I'll let Bickle do his thing, but I asked, didn't they say that the ancients stayed away from this area?
They said that the like peons, the normal grunts are not allowed to go. Yeah, there are high-level ancients who do live here, and then the leader of the ancients is here.
Bickle will park his car on one of the ancients and just run the other one over.
Alright, well, one of them is very dead, and the other one only needs 1 box of hit, so we'll say that he's also dead. That solves that problem. Alright. So, the 2 out front are dealt with. Your car is currently sitting on top of some ancients.
Bickle
Wait a
gets
minute.
out.
Did their heads explode?
No. I don't think so.
Okay.
Why?
Well,
Oh,
the
yeah.
last ones we
I know
fought,
why. Yeah,
their heads exploded.
I know why you're asking. Yes, no, their heads did not explode.
Bickle will get calmly out of the car, avoid stepping in ancient goo, move to his trunk, pop it open, and pull out his chainsaw, which he will then swing over his shoulders with the strap.
Okay. You have your chainsaw. You want to head into the house.
Not quite yet. I have a few more things to prepare.
Well, then-
If other people want to do anything as well.
Alright, well, write those in chat. Otherwise, who's going in the house? Are we standing outside waiting for backup to come?
Once the group is ready to move in, I will move in with them. But I will
Wait a second.
I will ready my monofilament whip.
Hold on, Tortoise. Alright, you ready, Monofilament Whip? Turn it on, I assume. Tortoise, what do you want to say?
There is just a double door in front of this building, right? And we are just waiting in front of that door.
There are three. So it used to be 3 houses. They've all been kind of hodgepodge connected with a big connector on the 2nd floor, which makes it, there's 3 front doors. The one that you saw the gangers in front of them is the far left one, which you imagine is probably the actual entrance, essentially. The other ones may be boarded up or something.
Okay. I was planning to actually charge through the door. If it's already open, then there's no problem at all. I will drive through it then.
The door is still closed, but you can ready your shield and go into it. It's not locked.
No, I'm talking about the car. I'm talking about the car.
You get out of the car?
Did I miss something? I thought we were on driving and
Sure.
shooting spells and guns out of the vehicles.
Yeah, you were. Your cars are stopped now, so you're just hanging out, waiting for Black or Fickle to take drugs, or somebody take drugs. We're currently all out of the car, just standing outside in front of this house, and I'm asking what you guys are doing.
Blackfeather is opening his
Good, Blackfeather.
third eye and taking a good look at the astral.
Okay, you take a good look at the astral. It stinks. The normal Chicago kind of area is awful, but from the outside you don't see much else.
And I'm gonna keep my astral eyes open as we're going through.
Okay, I'll assume they're open unless you tell me otherwise. So yes, Tortoise, currently you're all just standing outside making chit-chat out front. If you want to go into the house and open the door and lead the charge with your shield ready, you can do that.
Yeah, I will do that. But I will just wait for the command.
Okay, so you, Tortoise gets his shield up, opens the door, heads inside. You guys.
Does anybody else have small rune of tactics?
It's not gonna matter. So you go inside, and sorry, it's not. So you go inside. Tortoise, when you open up the door, you're hit with this awful like stench that just like fills your nostrils with this horrible, horrible smell. As everyone else follows inside behind you, you also are hit with it. Anybody who does not currently have a gas mask, using their gas mask air, go ahead and give me a charisma plus willpower check. Your threshold is 2.
Does respirators help?
Yeah, your respirator will add a plus whatever the rating is, I think. Or...
I didn't specify I had it switch to gas mask, so I'll be on respirator.
Oh, sorry. No, you don't. Your respirator won't matter here. This is a composure roll, so you can just go ahead and make it. So it's just charisma plus willpower, threshold 2. And you're just hit with this overwhelming stench as you go inside. Anybody who does not meet the threshold 2 will take a -2 dice pool modifier to how gross this place is while you're inside. If you glitch it, you vomit. Gas masks are not relevant, and respirators aren't relevant. Just make a charisma check, and I'll explain why here as you keep walking through this house. The first thing you notice is an overwhelming stench and smell. Then you're going to see some really disgusting things that will probably require a composure roll. So that's why we're getting it out of the way now.
So,
Alright.
GM, just to clarify,
Sure.
Bickle has his ballistic mask on, which, has the gas mask in it. He is now on Kami and also on Nitro, and also on Guts.
Fantastic.
What?
You...
I thought I used a lot of drugs.
Yeah, you did all your addiction rolls, and you're good to go?
I did. I'm still addicted to Kami. I didn't even bother with that.
You still have to roll it to see if it gets worse.
Yeah, you get burnt out.
Yep.
Oh,
Feed the
okay.
addiction.
So make
Let
all...
me roll it to see if it gets worse.
Make all your
It did for
addiction
me.
rolls. Yeah.
I already went to severe.
Bickle is not addicted to Kami.
Alright. Sparkle has the
Any more
common
than he
sense
is
to
before.
tell you guys are jumping the gun on your drug use, but we'll let you guys take
Never
it anyway.
calculated.
Okay, so you guys enter the house. The first level is a... actually, let me check where these other guys are. We're not worried about them. The first level is a living room that you walk into. I'll just go ahead and put this map up so you guys can see it. The first level is a living room you walk into. It looks lived in. It has this really disgusting stench in the air that you had to make the composure roll for. You see some closets. You see stairs that go up and down. And then there is these little kind of hallway connectors. That's what these are, where the first house connects into the second house. Or this, yeah. So, you start wandering through here. Head through the living room. There doesn't seem to be much of interest. No one appears to be home. Move into the second room. That's where you find there is an office. You also find a bathroom. Whenever you open, let me read you what those are.
So we're in this area now.
You're in this area now.
Okay.
I expect we're walking in as a unit, opening all doors and checking everything.
Probably. So
Probably
you,
going clear.
yeah. So as you go in the bath or in the living room area, it is. Let me see. Is whoever searches the office, you will find in the lower desk drawer there are 2 Transys Avalon comlinks powered down. As somebody opens the bathroom, that is an overwhelming stench that comes out of it. You also find a toilet that's brimmed with maggot-infested raw sewage, and there appears to be a ritual circle drawn around the toilet in dried fecal matter.
I yell out, "Anybody hungry?"
Inside in the bedroom, if you go in there, in the closet, or you don't find anything interesting really in the bed or that general area. If you look in the closet, you find vestments, including formal bishop's attire. It's in a green and white. And then you also find a non-church set of ceremonial robes that are neon green and yellowish brown. So if any of the mages want to do Arcana plus Logic rolls, or if any of the mundanes have Arcana, you can do Arcana plus Logic rolls. Sparkles, are you back at your computer?
I am.
Okay, perfect. If you want to hack the comlinks, you can do that. Let me see.
Yes, process. Can you check those? I need a better comlink.
That's fair. They're rating 6, the sparkles, unless you want me to roll it out. I'll assume you can hack them. You can direct connect straight to them and get into them.
I would need somebody to power them on. I stayed out in the car.
Oh, you stayed in the car. Okay. So somebody wants to power them on, and she can
Pickle
hack them
turns them
once.
on.
Or you could just take them to the car, to her. You can hack.
I got 2 successes on my Arcana roll.
Okay. Do you have more dice in Arcana, or do you have more dice in Magical Threats?
Magical threats. I am equal in both.
Okay, then we'll stick with Arcana. Blackfeather got a 2 hits in Arcana. Yeah, you guys recognize that like the thing around the toilet is a summoning circle, but you don't really recognize anything else about it. The robes that you found, the neon green and yellowish brown ones, they also are robes for some sort of mage, but you don't identify the markings or who would use them. This is a threshold.
How
3
about
dice.
a magical traditions roll for that?
Yeah, to take a -2 for trying again, basically.
I'm sorry?
You can take a -2 for trying again, basically.
Okay, because it's a different skill, but...
Yeah, but you're
don't
trying to
really
do
need
the
dice
same.
off the
You're trying to
-2.
do the same task with a different skill.
Okay.
Does the toilet flush?
The toilet does not flush. Unfortunately, Max.
Max says, what is magic and what is tradition?
And I say that's not my department.
See, no, I mean you're still a toxic, or it's not toxic. You're a chaos mage. You recognize that these are robes from a tradition, but they're not one you've seen before. Okay, so we're good there. Whenever you power on the comlink spickle and get her to hack them, you find that they have official Catholic Church sins. One is for Antonio Sarducci, and the other one is for Alan Preston. They both appear to be from the email she finds on them. Sparkles finds that they are from the Order of Saint Sylvester. They are both mages. They flew into Chicago O'Hare some 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. and they have been working in the CZ since then. Though you notice that these travels back and forth stopped 3 months ago. As of 3 months ago, the Sins have no transactions associated with them. It looks like they were powered down and have not been back on.
I would say they weren't terribly successful at their job. Or their most recent job.
Okay.
Sure.
So that
Wonder if Antonio is related to Guido Sarducci.
maybe. Sparkles, are you in AR or are you in VR?
VR.
Okay. All right. So everyone. Good.
I've got one of the Noisquitos watching for me the way that I usually do. So
Oh yeah, I forget.
Sensors on the Noisquito.
I forget about this. Yeah. Okay. So you will see in the Noisquitos that a full, like legit priest is walking toward the building, just kind of past the cab, very stoic, and enters the front door while your teammates are in the far. They're in 2933, right? You guys are in the bathroom and the bedroom areas, and he's walking in the front door where the living room is. He's in a
Does
full.
he look like Dolph Lundgren?
Stop interrupting me. I'll describe him. Sorry, what Sparkles? What do you want to ask?
Which one of the three buildings?
He's walking
Left,
in
right, or middle?
the left one.
2929.
Yeah, he's walking into 2929, and your teammates are in the middle too, or the middle and far one. So he is dressed in a full black robe with like the white collar. He's got this beautiful like angelic face. He is an elf. He is very clean cut style hair, and yeah, he's walking through the front door.
Does he match a picture of either of the registered Catholic priests on the comlinks?
Nope, neither of them. Fancy looking duds. Alright.
I'm trying to flush the toilet still. I'm trying to fix it.
It does not work. In fact, it starts
I'm
spewing
opening
out.
the back and try and fix it.
It's spewing out more like feces and disgusting things onto your boots as you've done this.
Blackfeather is preparing to cast a spell as soon as he sees the guy, if he is dual-natured.
Right. Okay. Okay. So if you guys aren't gonna do anything else,
I'll declare spell defense dice for everybody I can see.
Fantastic. You hear like the movements from the other house as you guys kind of wait maybe around the middle one to like kind of prepare in case combat comes in. He never enters that middle one, and then you hear his footsteps get farther away. Sparkles, you do not see him come back out the front door though.
I will approach the left living room then.
Okay, as you approach the living room, shield up and ready, you do not see him.
Did he have anything active on the Matrix? Or I would also do a quick search. Would have done a quick search for anything running silent on him.
Yeah. Probably has. He has at least a comm link. Yeah, he has a comm link as well as you see the a light pistol.
Let's mark the comm link so I can arrow it for the team.
Okay. All right. So either way, you guys. So yes, you marked the comm link. When you approach again towards, you don't see the guys. I will remind you that there were stairs going down.
Yeah, okay. I will try to go there and listen if there's any footsteps. Sounds of footsteps coming up from downstairs.
Yes, you can hear the footsteps. Like you can hear somebody downstairs.
Sounds to me like all the action is downstairs. Were there any? I mean, on the floor plans, it looks like there's stairs on each level. Do they all go down, or?
They do all go down. Yes.
Hey guys, sorry my headset died for a moment. What'd I miss?
All right, Tortoise is currently following the guy, the priest who just came inside. He's following him downstairs.
If I can get a second mark, I can trace it.
Yeah, go for it.
Why did we decide not just to murder him?
I made the second roll.
You guys haven't seen him yet.
6 hits.
You got your 2 marks.
I'll follow Tortoise after I realize what's going on around me.
So if you want to trace him,
Black Feather will
trace him.
follow
He's
as well.
definitely in the basement circles. He's in that area.
All right, I'll share an arrow. Anybody who has the ability to connect, I'll share an arrow where he is, so that they can see. They can get the XYZ. You know, they know that he's below them, etc.
Yeah.
And then their
And
range
the
to him.
noise prevents me to see this, right? Because my comment is shit.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately,
I don't see
but
and I will just go
you're
with my
offline.
regular eyes and the enhancements I
Perfect.
have on my mask.
It's dim down here, but you guys get down there. So you see when you get down the stairs open into, again, it has those kind of tunnels that is probably leading to like the basements of the other houses. For the most part, it's a big kind of dim, dark area. But you do see in front there are two doors. One that would go off into like 2931's area. Sorry, no, they both go that way. Yeah, so there's a tunnel that goes into 2931's basement, and you would imagine you don't see anywhere the dude you're following anywhere there. So as you turn and start to go to the tunnel and look down it, you see this priest who is currently looks like he's worrying at sort of a lock, a maglock that is there, and then he kind of turns and looks at your group as you've come down here.
Oh, I thought he was trying to help Biko fixing the toilet. Okay then. I will try to sneak as much as close I can to the person.
I say, as soon as he looks at us, I say, "Health inspectors, you got some explaining to do."
He'll smile and
Who's
look.
with me?
I think about everybody.
Who's with me?
Everyone. He'll smile and look at Mysterious. I'm not here to deal with health inspectors. Can you open this lock?
Yeah, I can.
Well, if you don't mind.
Bickle.
Why should I?
Him?
Do what, Tortoise?
Should I subdue him over the DNI?
Your DNI is not working.
Well,
Oh.
Bickle will straight up just tell the man, "You have 30 seconds to convince us not to kill you."
He'll kind of smile good-naturedly. Blackfeather, yes, you see. Let me do a roll for him. Oops, I didn't do that right at all. Do you get exact with 3, or do you just get his? I mean, actually, let me just look at the ascending table, because that's a good table to know. I whispered Blackfeather things he sees. You can DNI to or TEEP if you like. Alright, Blackfeather tells you he is a mage and a strong one. And to Bickle, who's kind of challenged him, he smiles. And he's like, I'd rather not do violence. It's not in my nature.
Is he lying?
Oh.
Judge intentions.
Yeah, do a judge intentions or a contest would really be more appropriate, but
Would fast talk apply?
no.
I'll be like,
I get 5 on my A sensing of the priest.
Oh, okay. Perfect. That's much better.
well, look, Father, we're here to find somebody. So, what are you doing here?
Blackfeather, you win the roll and do not feel like he's lying. He says, I am here looking for missing colleagues.
So, sort of. So are we. But we're probably getting paid. But we're getting paid to do it.
Does anyone have shadow?
Bickle's still waiting for somebody to tell him that this guy is not a Shadim.
Does
So-
anyone?
I did that. Oh, I said he's a priest.
Does anyone have? That didn't really mean anything. Does anybody have a? Max follows up with, he's a really strong mage. Does anyone have shadow community knowledge?
I gotta have shadow community knowledge.
All right. Well, let me know if you do.
No, I don't.
Otherwise,
Not
we'll
on this
continue with the
Is
off.
he a famous wrestler?
He's not a famous wrestler. No.
I'd say we've got
One of
like
these
20
days.
seconds before Bickle shoots him. So unless somebody wants to tell him that he's not been lying or that he's not a Shadim or...
Well, the thing is,
Really?
Tortoise doesn't hear any of these talking because his DNI is down, and people are still not doing anything actively to proceed by the Tortoise. So he will go like, okay, I will help you, and drop his shield and go approach the lock.
Okay, you can go approach the lock. He'll stand to one side so Tortoise can go try to deal with the lock. Do you have a lock pick?
Blackfeather will.
But I will try to touch the guy with my shock glove.
Mysterio has no ill will. I mean, like, Mexico has probably still got some heavy Christian religion. He actually has a cross on his forehead, so.
They were heavily persecuted in Mexico. So it would be one of those things like if you grew up there and were still Christian, you'd have to hide it, or chances are you'd. But they do still exist. Yeah, this is more of an underground thing.
Did anyone see my question or comments?
Sparkle says, ask him if he knows the two priests from the comlinks. He did just say he was looking for some missing. What did he say? His missing colleagues, I think.
Blackfeather would ask him what order he's from.
He's like, I am one of the founding members of the Conquistadors.
Bickle will...
You blipped a little bit. I didn't hear what you said.
He says he's one of the
Founding member of...
founding members of one of the Conquistadors. Do you have magical groups or anything?
Never heard of him, Blackfeather will say.
Okay.
Nope. Just traditions, theory, forensics.
Bickle will, again, with like 10 seconds left before I pull out my gun and start shooting at this man, say, I'm here to murder some Shadim.
Yeah, currently Tortoise is considering grabbing him with a thing.
Hang on, guys. This guy's a priest, and he's a big mage. He's not a Shadim, as far as I can tell.
Blackfeather will turn to Bickle and
You
say,
said he's not a Shadim?
he doesn't look dead.
He
So
very much
people
does not
say
look
it's
dead.
Okay, yeah.
And Tortoise, you're hearing everything we're saying out loud. The only DNI stuff is the stuff marked as DNI.
I thought all of these were DNI, then that's why I'm saying.
Not what Bickle's saying.
Not with Bickle.
Max just said I just said that all out loud.
Yeah. Unless,
Hang on, guys.
Yeah. If anyone
Looks like
has,
he's a priest, and he's not a Shadim.
if anyone's talking in DNI, you have to type it. I'm not no vocal DNIs anymore. So yes, all this being outside.
Okay,
Outside,
thank you.
Tortoise, you can hear him. Sorry. Yes, and Max just said
Then
he
I
does not
will
appear to be a
stop.
Shadim.
Then I will stop next to the priest, then turn back to the group. Listening what they are talking. That's all.
Let me double check something. So as you start to look over this, I need to go look at everyone's street credit. Okay, it's particularly to Max. This gentleman will turn and look at you and tell you, Max Mayhem, I am here. We can be friends. And he kind of puts up his hands. I'm simply here doing the work of the Lord, looking for two of my missing colleagues. And I saw you enter this place. I had a chance to get them back, though I disapprove of your methods. And he'll look at Bickle. But the two that you killed were not human, not anymore.
Bickle looks at the man kind of with like this. I guess you can't really. It's not really looking so much. It's just his mask fixes on the man. He grunts, and then Bickle is going to unsling his chainsaw, march down the stairs, and everybody better get out of his way because he's going through that door.
The priest will kind
And
of
I'm like-
hold up his hand. He's like, we can find an easier way. I do not know what is on the other side of this. Do you have
Like,
one
what's
who's...
a Shadim?
Did you have one who's skilled in the Matrix? Where is Sparkles? I know she's with you.
Who the hell are you? Knowing all of us.
I mean, some of us are pretty famous.
He'll smile at Tortoise when he says that and says, my name is Fringe.
God damn, I'm raised in a Muslim country. I don't know what the priests are doing or what their reputation are. Hell with it.
He'll tell you, my name is Fringe. I am a sometimes Shadowrunner, mostly former so these days.
Nicoya, that last message was to the priest on his comlink.
Okay. What did you say? Oh, I'm here? Okay, yeah. And the priest will smile and
Since
he will...
I've got enough marks
Yeah, you have enough marks. He'll smile and send you, or look down at his eyes and say, I see she is here. He'll send you a message back. Sparkles, there's a maglock here on this door. If you could fix this for us, I would appreciate it. Before this one
Is it
comes at it
active
with
in
a
the Matrix?
chainsaw. No, you
So,
probably need to direct connect to it.
So, Fringe, I think maybe we found the comm links for your two Patriots, I guess. So, considering they were upstairs and powered down for, like, what, a few months?
I think
Or was it weeks?
3 months, no, like 3 months or so.
Yeah. I would say the outlook for their survival is not high.
Yes, such is the way often with evil as this. But I still have hope. I have faith in God.
Are you aware of the nature of the folks, the beings that have been associating with agents here?
Yes, I am in preparation of a holy crusade and have been following their progress for a while. And yours.
Bickle will glance at the man again at the mention of crusade, and then look like he's about ready to rev his chainsaw. So Sparkle, you know, you'll get here, I'm sure.
During this conversation, after he's addressed you all the names, he drops his masking. Blackfeather and Sparkles, or Blackfeather and Max, you guys see these like massive quickened spells like floating around his aura, as well as he is. I already told you he's a magic rating of 10, and is standing there in front of you.
I have a chainsaw.
It's fair.
I don't think your chainsaw has a magic rating of 10.
I don't think
It has
so.
a laser sight on it.
That's good to know. If you want to,
Well,
if you want to, some
Max
weekend
is-
roll it out with Fringe, we'll do that for funsies. But Max, what do you want to do?
Well, I was gonna say, Max currently, you know, technically has a glowing shield around him.
It's true, and you do have your whip is glowing on the Astral.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Sparkles. If you come down and crack it, it is a rating 6 maglock. So it is probably a little tough to do. Go ahead and give me a hacking roll. I'll just make you do one essentially, or even a cyber combat if you want to try to pop it. Beat a 4. You guys also, looking on the astral, see that there is oh, that's okay. I'll do this. Okay, you successfully managed to hack it, Sparkles, and as you do, Fringe opens the door. And on the other side, you see in this kind of immediately for you guys in the astral, you see a ward is there. Fringe just reaches out and almost like a bubble touches it, and it pops and disappears. And as you go through, you see there is a gentleman near naked. He is locked up in handcuffs. He is kind of looks like he's laying on the ground. Fringe goes over and looks at him, and he kind of moves and looks up at him. And he'll tell you, he'll tell him, it's Antonio, you are still alive. Also in the room is a very dead priest, who you believe would probably be the other one, Alan Preston. So yeah, the priest, the kind of just is laying there, and Fringe is helping him.
But there is no Shadim for me to kill.
There is no Shadim for you to kill. There is an additional. There's an additional door Sparkles can hack and get open. This one is also warded. Go ahead.
I point at the naked man and tell everybody in our group, I'm like, that doesn't look like a Samantha.
No, it's definitely not a Samantha. He'll
No, we've seen her before. We definitely know that that's not her.
Yeah, Fringe will look at you and tell you, this is Brother Antonio. As
We're looking for Sister Samantha.
the other door opens, as after Sparkles opens it, and Tortoise, if you want to walk through, you don't have to deal with wards. It's nice to do. It's fun to be mundane. You find
I don't even realize.
You find what?
I don't even realize what's happening around
Yeah.
me. So I would just casually walk in that doesn't care what happens around.
Inside about 2 feet, you see a crate that is covered in writing. It looks like it's similar to like Sanskrit, if anyone has that knowledge skill. Or the mages, if you want to sense it, you can do that.
I can do a search perception if there's anything else.
There does not
For
appear
the
to
whole
be
room?
much else other than junk in
Okay.
this room.
Alright.
Blackfeather, you imagine the Sanskrit language is probably, and you got it too, Max. You imagine that it is a protective spell that is over this crate. So let me see. You're staring at a crate.
So
What do you guys want to do?
What's the name of the guy that we rescued here?
His name is Antonio. Sarducci.
Bickle still holding the chainsaw and definitely starting to get to the mode of I am on Kami, I am on Nitro, I have yet to kill anything. Dear God, I need to kill something kind of moment, is going to grind out roughly, nice to meet you, Antonio. Where are the fucking Shadim?
He'll kind of cough and his throat's a little rough. And he'll say, I've overheard them speaking. They should be in the church, Bastille, the Bastille of. It's a flower, and he says something in what you imagine is probably Greek or Latin, and then he says, Hyanthus.
Bickle looks over at Fringe. Where?
I'll tell you, it's in downtown Chicago. I've not been there in many, many years.
Bickle slings his chainsaw and heads for the stairs.
Alright.
I asked the priest, hey, where's Samantha? Gotta find Samantha.
I do not know anyone named Samantha.
Oh, God damn it. I picked her.
Alright, so if you guys who went, Tortoise, and guys who went over to that closet, after Fringe just kind of set up Brother Antonio, they exchange some words in Greek, and then he walks over to that door and pops again the bubble of the ward that's in the room, and he looks at Tortoise, who's looking at this Sanskrit thing. He'll tell you, or he'll look at Max and ask, are any of you an enchanter?
I am not an enchanter, no. I know someone who dabbles back in.
Well, we shall try my best then. And he goes back over to the Sanskrit and starts touching it. Ooh, he has to edge that. That is bad. Don't want the NPCs to get harmed. Alright. He manages to kind of break the Sanskrit letters and disperses the magic. And you, Max and Blackfeather, can feel the magic like disperse out. And he'll tell you, this is of value to me. If you have no need of it, I shall take it.
What is it?
What is it?
As an artifact I have been hunting for. He'll kind of put a hand up and be like, I understand. You did the work to find it. And he'll take out a cred stick and slide it in a comlink and then hand it to Blackfeather.
I'll check to see how much is on it.
It is currently 10,000. Nope. I can't math very well. There's 6 of you. That would be shorting you guys. It'd be 12,000 new yen.
And what's the thing that he wants?
The crate that Tortoise and you guys found that you saw the Sanskrit writing around.
Oh, I thought we saw what was inside of it.
No, it's closed. The box is still closed. He just managed to cut the protective spells that are around it.
I will try to open it then.
Yeah, I'll hold the cred stick and say, we're looking for something as well. You don't mind if we just make sure that it's not in here, just in case? If not, I don't think we have any problem with you.
He'll look
taking
and
it.
smile. The people you're looking for are probably not in here. But he will open it. Inside is just a simple jade cup with Sanskrit writing on it.
I assume the cup is magic.
You would imagine that based on the language and stuff written around it, and the fact it's in a box and protected by spells.
Can I roll my art knowledge to see where the style it belongs to? I mean,
Sure. Yeah,
it's
go
a
ahead.
jade cup. But...
Yeah, it's a jade cup.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your art knowledge. Break that out. Beautiful. So the jade cup looks like it's styled more like something you would find in Far East Asia, so like China or somewhere around there. But the Sanskrit and writing on it would be closer related to like Arabic. You imagine it was probably, you know, whatever was done to it, the artifact side of it probably was done somewhere on the Arabian Peninsula, probably Saudi Arabia or somewhere.
I will do a whistle of impressed, and I'll try to grab the cup to get a closer look to it.
Okay, Fringe will try to like reach out his hand and stop you from touching it. He'll tell you this is not something you wish to lay your hands on.
It looks good. The craftsmanship is good. Is it dangerous?
I do not know, but I have reason to believe so. It's
I will pull my hand back then.
Blackfeather will nod at him and pocket the cred stick.
He'll close the case then and tell you. Here's my number to my comm link. He'll smile as he's like, I think there's no need for that. Sparkles, I'm sure already has my number. Whenever you find this man, if you go to this place, you're going to need help. This cannot be done alone. These are very dangerous creatures. I do not want them to know of my presence. I cannot completely help you, as I must still prepare myself and maintain secrecy before this crusade. But I would be willing to help you as much as I can, if you would like to.
Be very much appreciated. I believe that our cohort is going to drive us there in the next 30 seconds.
Alright. It will take you
I'm
some
sure
time
he'll
to get
follow
downtown.
the speed limit.
Yes. Sparkles, you did a search on the church. It's this massive bastille. It's like a giant cathedral, and it is easily found in downtown. It's I think it's been mostly. The church was home to 35 sacred relics until the bugs hit in the 50s, when the church was cleared of the papal order. Structurally and stuff, it should still be intact, but you know, the quality of what's been going on inside, it's been a long time since anyone really occupied this permanently.
Okay, I'll share that information to the team to make sure that they've got the location and if I can pull if the floor plan's available on the open market.
Yeah, there's a used cemetery nearby, but all the graves were dug up during the containment to loot the corpses. There also was a couple of priests from the Order of St. Sylvester were sent there last year to investigate the church before assigning the new bishop to reclaim it. They have not been seen since. They met the bishop 3 months ago. So there's that. Alright.
Blackfeather will pipe up that if we're going to fight the Shadim, I would rather not do it at night.
Oh, well, that reminds me. I found out that the Shadim have a slight I don't know if it's a weakness or an allergy to sunlight. So if you get the sunbeam spell, use it.
Okay.
I do not. However, I can shoot a roof.
Alright. Okay, so I think you guys are all reloading back up in the cars and driving.
Give me a hammer and I'll fly around and smash windows.
Alright. It is currently dark out.
Well, isn't it like midnight or something?
Yeah, it's probably closer to midnight now.
I think we should wait till morning.
Fringe,
Sounds good to me.
Fringe will tell
Any reason
you.
for that?
What's Fringe telling us?
Fringe will tell you you will never find them in daylight. They avoid such things.
Yeah, and besides that, Bickle is literally in his car waiting for whichever one of you guys are coming with. And if nobody is coming with, he's going there himself.
We better disable his horn.
So yeah, as Pickle's stormed out, Fringe will walk with the rest of you and tell you things as you
Pickle,
walk.
are you still conscious?
Oh yeah,
he's-
Bickle's still conscious.
Fringe will tell you the bishop that you are looking for. His name was Marcus Stanton. He worked for the Catholic Church for many years. He was sent here with the altar boy, and what I've learned was that the local ancients were taking over by the altar boy. And the Let me see the vision. I think you guys already know a lot of this in character, so let's try to skip it. The bishop is actually a Master Shadem known as Oslander. But I assume you knew that, and he'll look like in Bickle's direction.
I mean, if we want to have Bickle start screaming Auslander again on his way to the place, we can. Otherwise, he's just going to seethe.
Yeah, the record was sealed many years ago, but Marcus Stanton, the bishop who was the real bishop who was sent here, had a criminal record for being a con man, and somehow managed to work his way up through the church. That's what first drew me to his attention. Now he's been possessed by by this Shadem. Is believed to be a toxic magician.
I've run into him before. I would have to agree with that assessment.
If you are going there now, I will come with you. I cannot, again, interfere directly, but I can try to clean the area to make it easier for your magicians.
That would be a big help. Seems, I'm on the outs with my mentor at the moment. Partly in thanks to Bickle starting fights before we're ready.
He seems to have
Looks
a
at
habit
Bickle.
of that. Sure, whoever your mentor spirit is.
Bickle
so
revs
God-
the engine of the car.
Fringe will ask you, Max, who your mentor spirit is.
I followed, well, follow is the right word, but I have dealings with Dragon Slayer.
St. George is a noble mentor. I'm sure this will appease him.
Yeah, I suppose St. George would be a Dragon Slayer.
He is, yes. Alright.
I've seen the painting. I've seen the painting.
Fringe smiles very proudly. I will also... Sparkle, you want to use another point of common sense?
I've got a few left.
Cool. You also were hired by Becky to help her find the altar boy. If you guys are going that direction now, you might call Becky to have her come help.
Yeah,
Well,
she
we
was.
don't know for sure that he's there, do we? I'd hate to.
Yeah,
hope so.
no. The priest
Well-
Antonio that you found told you that they were there. So yeah.
Okay.
You don't know necessarily for sure he's there right now, but he did tell you that that's where they have been working out of. They have taken over the Bastille.
Yeah.
So
Sparkles is pretty much a literalist on that stuff.
Yeah.
So until I know for sure, I don't make a lot of guesses.
I mean,
Well,
Bickle still
plus-
remembers, and he's happy to call her.
But also, the ganger that we interrogated said that the altar boy's hanging out with the bishop. So
you did. Yes, that is also true.
logic would say that most likely we're going to find them in proximity to one another.
Okay. So Bickle, if
If
you
the
want to.
conversation, put it this way, if the conversation in the car goes that way, I will gladly either suggest that we call her or let her know, but I'm not going to jump to that.
Well,
Bickle will.
Bickle calls her.
Bickle, aren't you sure you don't want to sleep off? You're like
Hold on, Bickle.
probably gonna come down pretty hard pretty soon.
Bickle, what do you tell her? What do you tell Becky?
found the altar boy, get to the Church of the Order of the Hyacinth. Is that what it was?
Hyacinth, yeah. That's where that. 336 West.
Basilica
The
of Saint
Basilica
Hyacinth.
of St. Hyacinth. Okay.
Get there now. I'm kicking in the door in 20.
I think it's going to take us longer than 20 to get there.
Depends on how fast you drive, and if you're doing more than kind of a cruise, you're gonna roll pilot ground crab checks.
I'm going to ride with Tortoise.
Okay.
Why do I picture us driving down the road with Bickle's chainsaw hanging out the window, revving?
I mean, it wouldn't be surprising given all of this, but yeah. Okay, so.
And yeah, no, I'm not crashing yet, Mysterio. I got 60 minutes on my stuff. And I don't think we were in that building for an hour.
No, you were probably in there total
You're on
15
Kami, right?
minutes or so.
Yeah, well, Max has had an encounter with Auslander before, as well as the Altar Boy, so he's not keen on just crashing in like a bull through a china cabinet. So he's a little more cautious on his approach.
Okay, so do you want to
Yeah, I will not be in the.
tonight?
I'll go up there, but I'm gonna let Bickle charge in there with his vehicle if he likes and wants to get slaughtered first. That's fine.
I'm gonna say Mysterio's gonna take a sniper position. He's feeling really crappy right now. Gone through 2 crashes.
But I am going to encourage contacting people who want to assist us.
Yeah, so we called Becky 99. We have Fringe in one of the cars. All of us are here. Bickle's driving straight there. If any of you want to just go have a nap somewhere, feel free, but it's going to be over before you have a nap.
Okay, so again.
And you
then,
will be Auslander's next meat suit.
Hold on, so we're gonna make this real easy. Bickle's going. Max, are you going? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'm in the car. Tortoise's car. I'm going with the group.
Okay. Sparkles, are you going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay. Tortoise, are you going?
Who's in my car?
A variety of
going,
people,
but-
probably. You're going. Okay. Mysterio, are you going?
I'm going, but wow, it seems like a bad idea.
It is it's a large stone building with a tall dome on top of it, and then big, set really high, big stained glass windows. This is a real place if you want to Google it and find pictures of it. Black Feather, are you going?
It's a terrible idea, so yes.
Well,
And last time, I didn't get to go.
All right, so you can say no to terrible ideas. You don't have to go.
Well, if I understood you earlier when I suggested waiting until morning and daylight, Fringe said if we wait
That's
till
my
daylight,
vote.
we'll never find them.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, so if you guys don't
dude-
want to go, just don't go. I mean, that's...
Yeah,
Well,
Bickle's made the decision
well,
he's
the
going.
choice-
So it's whether or not you're
the
going.
choice is going now. The choice is going now in darkness when we can actually find them, or going in daylight when we can't find them. So
Yeah, you
know,
could wait a day if you
going-
wanted, but
going now
Bickle's
is-
made the decision you're going now.
We can go now, we can find them, hopefully contain them, and then wait until morning.
Okay,
Finish
Becky will tell you, Becky will tell you, Bickle, that she will grab her girls and she's coming to help you. She'll meet you there. Fridge is driving his own car. He's got brother Antonio in the car, and he will follow you to assist with the attack. So on that note, let's take a quick 5-minute break. Be really quick because I want to try to get through this combat in less than 2 hours because it's already going really long, and some people like Tortoise probably want to go to sleep. So quick break, and then
No,
be right
I'm
back.
actually gonna sleep.
You're good? All
Is
right.
grab the girls a euphemism for something?
No, when you get back, type back in the chat so I know you're here and I don't have to do a sound check. So, BRB.